So, last time on Dragon Ball Z,
Oh God.
Previously, Frieza
on
found the spine
Dragon
of the
Ball
Dragon
Z.
Balls, but Vegeta took two of
So,
them.
after further investigating into the house that y'all were hired to clear it out, you ended up making a new friend named Leopard, who is going to be your friend, whether you want to or not, because he thinks you are a new friend. He also had a very weird encounter because he drugged Ned along with him. And per John's words of letting Ned go, he let Ned go and Ned ran away. In some of the rooms, you did find some items of interest, including a lantern with a bullseye lantern with instructions that seemed to be leading a code, which you surmised that, based on the scratchings you found earlier, was used to signal something out at sea. So a boat or something like that. And after finding that in the office there, you decided to go to the next room where you almost got annihilated by a bunch of skeletons, including one that seemed to possibly have been the former alchemist that lived in the house. So after having a weary battle, and taking up some of the items that the wizard had, or the skeletal alchemist had, which include a curious stone and what y'all discovered was a bag of holding. Uh, y'all decided that you were going to search the room he came out of, and then after that, you were going to. You had not discussed where, but you decided you were going to take a long run.
Mm-hmm. Me and my
that's
one
where.
hit point are pretty tired.
So that will be where we are going to pick up. So I will go ahead and read this as if you are entering in that farmost right room, which the secret door came out of.
Okay, the skeleton
Or-
fighting room.
Yeah, the very far right room.
This one?
Yep.
That's the alchemist's lair or whatever.
Yep.
Okay.
So you enter the room, and a bench runs down the west wall of what seems to be a laboratory. On the bench are jars of powders and liquids and several pieces of chemical apparatus. There is a table on the south wall forming an L shape with the bench. A book is open on the table. Also on the table is a candlestick with a tiny stump of unlit candle still on it. And a variety of other items that, even in dim light, shine with the warmth of pure gold. One of these objects looks like a human skull.
I would like to look at this golden skull real quick.
Okay.
I figured John would check out the book because he likes books,
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
especially that one book about math. I think
Oh, the scandalous one,
yeah,
right?
I think wasn't that the math book?
I don't know what you guys are talking about. I didn't keep it.
Okay, so you're gonna go up to so you go up to the table, and it does look like all the objects are gold, but you find the following. So there's a human skull,
Oh,
an apple, a rose, and a set of 5 small discs that look to be some type of balancing weights.
we found a
All made of
balance. We
gold.
found some kind of scale system earlier, didn't we? I'm almost positive we did.
You found another system of balancing weights, which would make sense because the alchemist did live here, so he would need precise measurements.
That's what. Okay, I was like, I know we found something that was balancing wise. Okay. So is the skull gold or does it just look gold?
So make a investigation check.
Okay. Ooh, gladly. Ooh, nice.
Nice. So it's
Nice.
kind of weird looking at this stuff and knowing it's an alchemist. It's like, oh, it's maybe some guy trying to turn something into gold, but all of them do seem to be made of pure gold.
Including like so the skull, the rose.
Yep, pure gold.
Oh. I will place them, I guess, into the bag of holding. Is that okay with everybody else?
Well, and then you take a look at it, and then because you got such a good roll, you notice that there are, uh, like around it, especially on the skull, like around where the eye fixtures are, the eye fixtures and the kind of the back end of the skull where the jaw starts coming out.
Okay.
Notice that there are carved marks into it, like as if not as if like it's engraved with something, but as if the item itself was carved into, and no particular uh, letter or like markings or anything, but you can tell that, like for example, around the top row of the teeth, those teeth aren't actually. It's not teeth that were in there that can be pulled out separate. It's one solid mass.
Okay, so it's like this it was a block of gold that was carved into a skull.
Yes, that you are able to infer that.
Oh.
Can he tell what the symbols mean?
But there aren't any symbols or anything like that. When I was saying
Okay.
carvings, like for example, the teeth are, instead of it actually like being gold teeth that are in there, it's teeth carved into the skull.
Okay, I get it.
This is a weird hobby. And so the same with like the rose, he carved carved out a rose.
Yep, a perfectly good rose, golden rose that has thorns included.
Wow. Um Even if these aren't valuable, I kind of want to take them. Is that cool with y'all? We can see if we can sell them.
Sure.
Okay, so grab them and put them in the bag. So
I'm just gonna make a list of what I have, and then you can help me figure out how to put things into the bag of holding because I'm not sure how to do that on this system.
I think it's weird because I don't think you actually put it into the bag of holding.
Oh.
I think you just need to make notes of what's on you
Okay.
and what are you putting in the bag of holding.
Okay.
So
So
like
I'll just put like a BH
a lot
next
of
to bag
people
of
would just
holding.
have like a separate, either a separate document or a separate piece of paper. That's like, okay, here's the bag of holding items, because that's the thing. If someone steals that, all those items are gone. So
Oh.
Mm.
Don't
so
like
that
that.
you kind of have to know what's on your person and what's going to be in the bag of holding.
Got it. Well, like you can put things into the bag of holding, but only things that like come in it, not the personalized things, which I think is so strange. Like the cut quartz pieces, I only get the option to remove them. It doesn't give me an option to move like it does with like the leather.
Yeah. Well, it's probably because the leather you can equip technically. So you move it from equip it. I don't know, but
Yeah,
that'll be something to figure out later.
yeah, it's super weird. Okay, so
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and add. How do you want me to word it? Like skull made of gold, or
So just put golden and then the human skull, full rose balancing weights, or specifically 5 balancing weights.
okay? So golden skull, gold rose, and the balancing weights are also gold. You said.
Yeah, and there's 5 of them total.
Perfect. I'll make a list and then I'll add them later.
Okay. Yeah.
Can we
All
tell the value of these?
Roughly, let's see. You can guess by the weight of the gold itself.
Mhm.
So you're thinking that roughly, let's see, the human skull equivalent of 20 pieces, the apple 5, the rose 5, and then each of the weights are 5 each.
Okay.
Nice.
That's not bad.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty, and then also there are some other things scattered about the table, but we'll go to those in a second.
Yeah.
So, John, you take a look at the book
Yes.
that's there on the table. So,
Okay.
when looking at the book, it's actually surprisingly opened up. So you actually close it, keeping the page marked.
Mm-hmm.
But the title of the book is "Ye Secret of Ye Philosopher's Stone."
Ye.
Yep.
Okay.
Ye secret.
Curious. What was the page that was opened?
So it's specifically talking about. It's a lot of, to kind of make it simple. It's basically describing the necessary instructions and material components and stuff like that to actually create a philosopher's stone.
Okay.
And that's like a
And then
immortality stone, right?
what?
A philosopher's stone is like an immortality stone.
I think
That's
is it?
a very powerful stone, but I mean that's Full Metal Alchemist for you.
Yeah, which stone are we talking about? Full Metal Alchemist or Harry Potter?
Yeah, right.
Or traditional Jewish mythology, which is a so. But kind of skimming through it, um, it's also how to, by using the power of the stone. It describes a process of turning base metal into gold.
Okay, so it's more like Full Metal Alchemist then. Okay.
Yep. Go ahead and make an Arcana check.
Okay. Do you see it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Just have to move something. Yeah. So, based on some of your studies, specifically with the arcane,
Mhm.
the idea of a philosopher's stone is complete bullshit.
Oh.
So it's not possible. Okay. I just what an absolute piece of garbage. I shut the book and leave it.
Well, it's a good thing he had these pieces of gold to carve things out of. It's definitely not fake.
Can I check one of the pieces of gold, or did
Yeah.
somebody already?
Yeah, here's an apple.
Okay. What do I have to roll?
You don't have to roll anything because
Okay.
he points out, and Ava does point out the fact that these items were carved from gold
Okay.
rather than actually like possibly turned into gold.
Got it.
Which
That's
makes
what I
me
wanted
think
to.
that someone was trying to scam some people.
Yeah, that's what crossed
Oh
through
my
mind.
gosh, that's hilarious. I didn't even catch that. That's hilarious.
No, it is real gold. Okay.
He wanted to fake people out, so he carved things out of gold. Like he had chunks of gold and was like, I'm gonna make a rose out of this. And make that's hilarious.
I mean, that's some pretty skillful scamming, I
It
think.
really is. Like kudos to I look back at like the pile of dust or wherever it is, my sword. Kudos.
I'm
But the
surprised he
strange thing
actually
is,
went to the
Ava,
trouble.
you remember, you actually picked up a strange stone from the alchemist.
The ruby like stone.
Yep.
I pull it out.
And even though this seems a little bit bullshit, you can actually sense some slight magical power from it.
It's the Philosopher's Stone. I'm convinced.
Okay.
I showed the stone to John.
Mm-hmm.
Your magic. Do you get a sense from this? This is a stone that he was carrying in his pocket. This might be what he was trying to fake people out with.
Okay. I
He says in
will
Ava's voice.
check out the stone.
Okay, make another Arcana check. Okay. Yeah, the stone does actually, you do sense magical power from it. Quite a lot, in fact. But you aren't necessarily able to identify what it is. You would either have to cast the spell Identify on it to actually learn its properties, or you would have to actually attune to the item to figure out its true purpose.
Attune?
Attuning is anytime you have a specified like magical weapon or magical item that requires attunement. Pretty much think of it as what's the best way of doing it? Spending some time with the item to truly understand its capabilities.
Okay.
So usually attunement actually takes about 30 minutes to an hour. So a lot of times you can do it over a short rest.
Okay.
But like sometimes the only way to identify an item is just attuning to it, or you could actually learn the spell Identify, which you can cast, and then it would actually
Yeah.
you would learn all the stuff without having to attune.
Okay. Unfortunately, I don't know what this is, but we can look into it later. I highly doubt it is an actual Philosopher's Stone.
But there's
But
a
it may just-
chance.
Maybe it just amplifies power to a certain extent, but that doesn't make it a Philosopher's Stone.
Well, do you want to hold on to it, or do you want me to put it back in the bag?
You can put it in the bag for now.
Put it back in the bag.
I mean, even if it doesn't work, we know that we can scam people with it.
Yeah, it's true. Look at the stone. It made this golden rose.
Alrighty. And then so along with the book, as you actually search the table itself, you actually find a few small stacks of gold coins just kind of scattered all over the top of the table.
I
Can we
guess.
split them? Divvy them up?
Yeah.
I'm fine
So
with that.
there's a total of 47 gold pieces on top of the table.
Wow.
And we've got 5 people, right?
Yeah.
I think so.
Nice.
So, say 9.
We'd each get 9, and then 2 people would get 2 extra. Or 2 people get 1 extra, sorry.
I was like, wow, we just all get 1 extra.
You would, as Leopard walks up behind y'all.
No, nothing. Look at this weird skull.
Wow, that's weird.
I pocket the money with the extra one.
Okay.
As I distract him with the skull.
I'm fine with... as a true gentleman, I'm fine with taking the 9 coins, and you guys can figure out who gets 10.
I'll pocket the 10th. That's an extra one. I'm gonna slide it off the table and like on the side, like hope nobody notices, because hope nobody can count. Kind of thing.
God, how do I get to my... inventory? There it is.
And while you're mischievously sliding it, Needle, you actually notice that there is a concealed drawer in the bottom.
Ooh. I'm gonna point it out to everybody. There's a drawer over here. I'm gonna try to see. Is it locked?
No, it is not.
Oh, okay. I'll just open it. Check it out then.
Okay. Inside, you find a well-worn book.
I pick up the book, disappointed, and shove it in John's direction. Like, here, check this out.
Okay. I will
John is our
investigate this
library.
book. Also, a goblin. All right. What is this book called?
So, it actually doesn't have a title, which is kind of odd because all the books you've seen so far have had a
Yes.
title. And then you open it up and realize this isn't a traditional book.
It's a diary.
And just skimming through the pages, you're realizing it's arcane language,
Oh.
as if it's someone's spell book.
Okay.
That's cool.
Am I able to determine what they're trying to do?
So you know the concept of spell book yourself
Yes.
because every day you have to prepare your own spell
Yeah.
book.
Okay.
So, from taking a quick glance, you'll want to write these down.
Okay. Let me open my notes real quick.
Yeah.
Uh,
You won't add these to your spells known, but
Oh. Yeah. I'm just like I have like just like my general notes.
Yeah,
for
okay.
stuff. Let me set up. Okay. So spell book lab. Okay.
okay. So this spell book contains 4 spells. It contains dancing lights.
Dancing lights.
Yep.
Okay.
Comprehend languages.
Okay.
Tensor's floating disc.
Who's floating disc?
Tensor. As in the guy who actually you found a book on.
Oh.
That's what I thought. I have Tensor's floating disc.
Yep.
Okay.
And lastly, shatter.
Oh, that's a cool one. I like
Okay.
that one.
And those are the 4
Bells.
kind of taking a base glance, you find that's the title of the actual spell.
Shatter.
So,
Okay.
So like,
otherwise,
is it a diary?
It's a spell book. These are somebody's spells.
Ugh,
Whose,
boring.
however, I don't know.
Can you learn them?
Possibly. I'd have to probably investigate it a little bit more.
so you would actually know this that from spell books and scrolls, you can actually it costs time and material.
Yeah.
Specifically like special ink and paper.
Yes.
But once you copy a spell into your own spell book, you can actually essentially learn and be able to prepare spells for the day.
Okay.
Oh, so he just learned 4 new spells.
Well, I'd have to take time to do it.
Yeah, he has access. He has the ability to learn 4 new spells, but it costs specific material and actually I think it's an hour per spell level per spell.
Oh wow.
So, like for example, for a level 2 spell, he has to spend 2 hours with a certain quality of ink and paper to copy into his own spell book.
Got it.
All right, but other than that, that is it for the table.
Okay. I'll just I put that book with the other books I have in my pack.
Okay.
Yeah, I like how we give the smallest creature all of the books, like, to carry.
John,
He's gonna
John,
open
do
the
you want to put
library.
some of those books in the bag?
I'll hold on to them for now. It's fine.
The stack's as big as you.
It's quite all right. I can carry them.
Okie dokie.
Alrighty, so that concludes it for this room, unless y'all want to do anything else in here.
So we kind of came through like a portal, though, right?
You came through a what was a secret door.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like a portal or something.
Nah.
I was gonna say, if we're gonna
It looked like a
rest.
portal when it first appeared, but then it just became a compartment.
Okay. I don't know about you guys, but I'm in need of a rest. I don't have any spells prepared.
Me
If we
neither.
run into any more danger,
I'm all out of spells.
I'd be unable to assist at full capacity.
Well,
Should we go out to that garden to rest again?
I think so.
Or do you want to rest here?
Was there any place like outside where we can sort of maybe like take cover like in like bushes or something where we're kind of obscured?
To kind of conceal yourselves.
Yes.
That there isn't too much you could possibly do in the garden, but
Could
really
we
for any like
hide in a
concealment,
weasel hole?
you would have to actually like leave the house fully and probably head down the hill to where there's like scattered trees and stuff like that. That for like actual any true concealment.
We could hide in the weasel holes.
Yeah, sure, but you have to go in first.
You already went in there, so I mean, you already know the way. You already know the way around.
What about our big lizard friend? Is he gonna fit in the
Well, your big lizard friend and your big turtle friend probably won't fit in that hole.
Yeah, that's the same. Maybe
Leopard will be our door.
Yeah.
Leopard.
He can just be like the cap, the top to it. Just...
Yeah, exactly. And he's got a shell that he can hide in. Leopard, how do you feel about this?
Kind of strange, but I guess so.
You're such a team player. I love it.
Could we just like move the table in front of the entrance to this room and barricade it and stay here?
Well, last time I mentioned, you know, the room, not beside this one, but the teeny room beside that one. We kicked the door down, but there are bookshelves we could use to block the door, and we could put a larger person to kind of wedge that up, or we can go and sleep at the gate like we did originally. Those were two options we were kind of thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think when we did the gate, that was a short rest, and this is gonna be a long one.
Fair, that is true.
Yeah.
I'm fine with barricading the door with the bookshelf.
Yeah, I think that's our best bet.
Yeah.
So keep in mind that each one of those squares is 5 feet, which is about a person. So you will be very cramped.
He's a goblin. It's fine.
Because not to mention the fact that it has other furniture and stuff in there as well.
That is true.
I don't think it's a problem.
Hey.
I sleep in a small ball anyway.
What are you
I
doing?
think we can fit in there.
I can curl up on top of somebody.
I'll curl up with
no.
you.
I think we can make it work if we just move this stuff to the front, and then, because I mean, I'm pretty smooth, and then I guess we have two big people, but I think it'll work.
Okay. So just to make sure I'm understanding, the little office that you found the furniture in, or the lantern and stuff in, you're gonna move all that and barricade yourselves in there.
Specifically Tormund. Move all that.
Well, he could just destroy it all.
We need something to block the door.
That's true.
He has to save something.
Alrighty. So I guess with that, the
Is
plan.
Tormund even still alive?
Barely.
Barely. I
Okay.
think we're all at like
Got it.
0 health basically.
Okay.
I'm actually fine, but I just need spells.
Nice.
Okay. So as you go in there and start making a barricade for yourself, let's go ahead and determine. So for everyone to get, because a long rest is technically 8 hours, but it will also depend if how many uh, things of watch y'all do. If you don't do any watches, it'll take you can do the full 8 hours and be fine. But any other watches in there, because no one's an elf, so they don't get their rest in 4 hours. So anybody else who wants to get the aspects of the full rest needs to actually sleep 8 hours.
I have to rest. I am.
Do we feel like we need a watch
I have a
since we
question.
barricaded the doorway?
So for my long rest, I'm just trying to reset my spells, and I'd assume that part of that would be is I'd have to reset them in my spell book. Do I need to sleep to do that?
Yes. So
Okay.
what it is that if you're gonna change any of the spells that you have prepare for the day, that's considered during the long rest.
Okay.
So it's mainly you gotta have that all decided and prepared before before you go out and do things. But you want to wait to do that until I've confirmed that y'all had a long rest in case you're interrupted during the night.
Okay.
Well, that would just be rude.
All right. So, is anyone gonna watch, or are y'all gonna barricade yourselves fully in there and not worry about a watch?
Okay, so just to confirm, so if we do watches, it's gonna have to be longer than 8 hours.
Correct. It's usually, I think, about 10 hours. If everyone does, like, if you have 4 people do a 2-person, a
2 hour.
2-hour watch. Yeah.
I guess let's do that since we're not really on a time constraint, right?
Yeah,
We can do 10 hours. And
we are,
can
but we're
each-
not. You know what I mean? Like we're on a time restraint, but we
Right.
got like 2 days, I think he said, to do this, so we're not
Yeah.
super duper.
Okay.
Okay.
So yeah,
I guess what is going to be the watch order? Leopard will volunteer for first watch because he feels like that would make your friendship better.
agreed.
And he's the one that died, and I had to I had to heal it. So.
Wait, he died? He went down? Oh, yeah, that's right, he
Yeah,
did.
he died, remember?
That's right.
Okay, if he wants to take the first watch, that's cool.
Well, he also probably. Well, he
And
doesn't
I
have the
forgot,
most.
how much gold did he get?
I think he got 9.
9.
I think he got 9.
Yeah.
And then, John, do you want to take the second watch since you're
Sure.
doing okay?
Yeah.
And I can take the third watch.
Okay, so I got Leopard, then John, then Lone Needle, then who's the last one?
I'll do the last one.
Okay, then Ava.
And then Tormund.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool.
So the long rest has begun. Do not hit the long rest button until after I've said that it has actually happened. So, all right. So y'all get uncomfortably comfy and begin the long rest. So first, let's see if
Also, we have we have 3 chunks of gold, by the way. I was looking at my inventory.
Since it's not, I think we'd have to do something else with or sell them.
Well, I mean, we have chunks of gold, like what he carved the things out of,
Ah,
is what I'm thinking.
no,
Because
there was no chunk. All it pretty much it was the uh. Just
No,
the
I think we picked him up earlier.
yeah, we picked them up in
Oh, okay.
episode 2, I think. Because I have chunk of gold 3.
Oh, and I think those were just like actual like gold chunks, not necessarily.
Oh, not
Carving.
blocks, like just like
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So we will begin. Okay.
Hey,
Yeah.
Tyler,
Yep.
what? And if you don't know, it's fine. Do you know what the chunks of gold were worth? Because I thought I wrote these down in them, but apparently it didn't save what things were worth. It just saved what they were called and how many we have. I might just get that with you from you later, actually.
Yeah. Let's get that later, because that's me sorting through a bunch of stuff to get
Oh
it.
my gosh, you just don't know it? It's like prepared whatever.
Hey, look! A Tarrasque all of a sudden pops out of the wall.
Overkill.
All right. So Leopard has his watch. Nothing of notice for him. So next up is John, right?
yes.
All right, John, make a perception check.
Uh-oh.
One sec. Perception. Okay.
Okay. So as everyone is laying there quietly, it's about actually towards kind of the end of your shift. You hear some movement outside and light whispering.
Can I make out what they're saying?
So you would actually right now you're kind of just sitting up awake. You could go up to your barricade and try to listen closer.
Okay. I mean, go through it or just go up to it.
No, go up to it.
Okay, I'll go up
So
to it
you go up to it
slowly.
and um so you kind of get every other word of it. You
Okay.
you don't really hear the full conversation, but it's two people talking to each other.
Okay.
You hear the words boss. Some mumbling going on. Insane. Blah, 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 blah. Skeletons.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Blah, 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 blah. Intruders.
Boss, insane, skeletons, intruders. Okay.
So those are the whispers that you hear. The only other way you could get clearing is you would have to remove some of your barricade and actually go out.
I am not going to do that.
Appreciated.
Yeah. Good call.
Also, just a reminder, we have that lamp and we know the code to like flag the possible pirates, remember from the window?
Hmm.
Okay. Do they just like stop talking and leave? Do I hear them leave, or what happens?
Yeah. Well, the talking disappears, but you don't necessarily hear if they leave or they just stop talking, or maybe it was an echo.
Who's watches next?
I'm next.
Okay. I'm not gonna do anything till the end, and when she gets up, I'll just let her know that there were people talking outside to just be careful.
Okay, can I go up to the barricade and listen as well? Because you said it was towards the end of his shift, right?
Yeah.
So,
So go ahead and make a
Can I-
perception check.
okay. Scott.
And John does it. I guess it just depends if John wants to mention that. Of what he heard.
What? Yeah, I'll say I heard some conversation, and all I could make out were the words "boss," "insane," "skeletons," and "intruders." So it's possible that they know that at least somebody's been through here, so we need to be careful.
Okay. Did you hear them leave?
I'm unsure. They could have. I
Okay.
remember there were beds out in that room, so it's possible that they're sleeping out there.
Okay. Let me see if I can hear anything. Scott, roll for me.
What's your password? You text me your password to your computer.
Just tell
Oh
everybody.
my God, it's
Tell the world.
101.
Now the world knows.
Yeah.
All
So
the
if you get to my house, to my desktop, you can sign in.
Wait, what's your address and IP address?
now all 6 viewers know.
And that was on recording too, right?
Well, 6 viewers of my YouTube video.
NordVPN.
Sponsored.
Go ahead and practice those sponsorships.
Today's video is sponsored by NordVPN. Use code Goblington to get 50% off a 3-year plan.
Perfect.
Pretty good price.
See, we're already prepared for our sponsors. Come on, sponsor us.
Alrighty.
Sorry. I'm still driving home from work.
I forgot
So
you were
I
driving.
asked Scott to like start up my computer and pull up my sheet and roll for me.
So what do we perception check?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, good one. 19.
So now that you're aware of it, you kind of try and listen out for more conversations, and try and see like any movement or anything like that. And you don't hear anything else for the night.
Cool. So at the end of my shift, I think Ava's next. So I'm gonna pass on what John told me to Ava. That a couple hours ago there were some people talking outside, but I didn't hear anything during my shift.
What did they say?
They said, my car's exploding. Sorry. That's not what they said.
My car's exploding. What did that mean?
Cryptic. No. So
What is a
John said that
car?
he heard them say boss, insane, skeletons, and intruders, but couldn't make out the rest. So clearly somebody knows that we're here.
Well, good thing none of us are insane. It's probably that Ned. Okay, I keep watch.
Okay. Make a perception check.
Okie dokie.
Uh-oh.
Hey. Ha! 20. Mine is better than yours. What do I learn?
As you're up against the wall, or up against it, trying to listen out more, you don't hear anything.
That was anticlimactic.
Yep.
How well did we board up this wall?
Enough to cover it, pretty
Okay.
much, with all the stuff in there.
Okay. I was gonna see if maybe I could like get on the floor and like peek through a little crack, but never mind. If there's no cracks, there's no cracks. Okay, and then was I the final person, or was there somebody after me?
I think
Tormund
so.
is after you.
Oh.
I don't tell him anything.
Oh shit!
Okay.
Someone has a car, and it's exploding. Also, there are insane bosses that are intruding. Good night.
It's like that telephone game we played last month.
All the details are there. They just don't make sense.
Okay. So, Tormund, make a perception check for your watch.
Whoa. 8.
What'd he get?
He got a 21. He beat me.
Ooh.
It just kept going up. 18, 19, 20,
It
22.
really did.
This is rigged.
And you don't really hear anything going on throughout the night. And with that, conclude your long rest.
Yay.
Go ahead and hit the long rest button.
Long rest. Okay.
And then
Reset maximum if you're doing
the only thing would be for John, if you need to change your spells, I think you do it before you do
I
the long.
think I only have the 5, and I think I can have them all prepared at once. I don't need to change anything around.
Where is this long rest button?
It's on the top.
Yes, it's
Oh, I see it.
yeah, by the anvil and then 2 to the left. And then you are going to have to click take long rest.
Gotcha.
I don't remember how we figured out the short rest work, but you had to click it.
Yep. Alrighty. So once everyone is done with that, let me know.
I'm ready.
Ah, what a good rest.
Excuse me.
While we're kind of like waking up and doing things, I look over at Tormund. Hey, you were with me when we killed that skeleton, right?
Yeah.
Did you see that weird ghost go into my sword too, or was that just me?
Saw something.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if I actually saw that. That was kind of weird. Huh. So it wasn't just me.
And that's just a conversation between you two, right?
I'm talking to him, but I'm not like whispering it in his ear. I'm like to the room
Okay.
asking him, but like not loud enough that if there are people outside they hear us, but like whisper talking. So y'all heard it.
Well, if you think something's going on with your sword, maybe John knows something about it with his magic
I can take a
sensing.
look at it. See if I can sense anything.
You can maybe it's in your math, your one of your books.
It's in the sex book.
The what book? John, you have a what book?
I don't have any such thing. I have books about spells and math.
Why does she think you have a sex book?
He's definitely got a sex book.
You're more than welcome to look at my books, but there is nothing of the sort. I guarantee it.
I'll trust you.
Okay, can I look at her sword to see if I can sense anything?
Yep. Make a Arcana check.
Oh.
So. Oh boy.
Ooh. I was literally texting you.
One moment, please.
I still texted you.
I still need to pull up some information. Okay.
Oh, God.
Okay. It's just a reaction face. I thought you were like,
Oh, no, no,
now
no.
the
Just like,
point no return if for something.
no.
Okay. So, as you go to examine the sword, this is actually your first time getting a good look at it.
Yeah.
It's a rapier, definitely in shape, and you've seen both Ava and Lone Needle use one, so it's pretty obvious. But Ava's looks in very worse condition. There's chips on the blade, like actual dents in it as well. I guess it's still serviceable. When you start kind of try to sense some of the magical ability of it, at first it starts as a small phase, but grows and
Okay.
grows and grows further. And this isn't the only thing of the magical power that's in this blade. You start hearing whispers.
Just
And
indistinguishable.
and indistinguishable whispers.
Okay.
And as you're going through it, just a flood of emotion goes through you. Hate, violence, death, glory. And all these emotions start welling up in you, almost to the point that you almost can't think anymore.
Okay.
I
I
need you to
wanna
make a wisdom saving throw.
wisdom
Whoa.
saving.
Ooh.
There it is. Sorry.
Oh, my gosh. Where are these rolls when we're fighting people?
I don't know, man.
Get them all good now.
Wait, let's not fight anybody this episode.
This is an RP session. So, with all these emotions, all these strong feelings clouding your mind, you're just able to break through it. And you have to actually, all of you see John physically step back from examining this weapon. And once again, the whispers fade, the emotions fade. Whatever is that blade, it has a history. And you're not sure that it would be good to actually find out what it is.
Are you okay?
What did you say happened? You killed a skeleton and it absorbed something?
Well, like, we were fighting, and when I stabbed him, like, it looked like a ghost, maybe, kind of wisped thingy. I don't really know
Was
what it was, but it looked like it went into the sword.
Was this that alchemist skeleton or just one of the other ones?
I think it was the alchemist guy. He's the one
Yeah.
who came out of the wall.
The kind of the wisp that were around the guy,
Okay.
That was the skeletal alchemist that y'all fought
Okay.
before you went into the room.
Yeah, it was like the guy that came out of the wall. That was the guy.
But John, you also do remember there was a case so many hours ago of fighting weasels, and for
Yeah.
some reason, even though you clearly saw the blade stab through, there was no blood.
Yeah. I'm not sure how it's related, but something is inside your sword, and I don't know what it is. And quite frankly, I don't care to find out right at this moment. But just be very careful with that sword.
Inside the sword, like you mean like a present?
Like
It's
a spirit or something. I'm not sure. I can't figure out exactly what it is.
is it a good spirit?
From what I can surmise, probably not.
Oh,
Time to pick a new weapon, girl.
but this one's been in my family for like ever.
Time to retire it. That does not sound good.
It's one of the last things I have of my family.
Well, maybe you could just retire it from use, and after this, you can use the reward to just buy a better one.
Well, I could probably do that. Maybe I could just fix it up, and maybe if it was pretty, it wouldn't be so angry. Maybe it's angry because it's missing like its jewel and it's all dented up. Do you think it's just an unhappy weapon?
Like I said, I have no idea what is in there.
I scoff and turn away to my things and start packing up, getting ready to go.
Ava
If
takes her
something
sword
like
back.
that happens again, where something gets absorbed into your sword, let me know.
Okie
But maybe
dokie.
we might need to find a more powerful wizard to take a look at it.
Okay. I take the sword back. Hi, sword. It's me, Ava. I hope we're friends and you're not angry and you keep cutting things and I'll keep stabbing things and then we can be all happy. And I put it back
I
in
roll my
on my
eyes.
sword.
As you put it away, you hear a slight whisper in the back of your head. Now keep in mind, this is the first time anything like this has ever happened to you before. And you hear a slight faded. Did it go through?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Guys,
It was very dramatic.
I think those voices from last night are back. I just heard someone from outside the room.
I didn't hear anything.
I didn't hear anything either.
I mean, Tormund, did you hear it?
No.
Oh. Well, I heard something and it said like something like that. It might be Ned. He might be coming back.
I just think you're the insane person that the people outside were talking about.
Could be.
Okay.
Ned would think I was insane. Okay, so I guess we listen and then slowly start taking our border down, our cover.
Yep. So you get the barricade down. And who's leading the charge? What's the marching order?
Foreman first.
Ava second.
Well, do we want the big turtle up front or behind?
Oh,
Oh,
that's true.
maybe,
I forgot we
yeah.
have a turtle now.
I will guard the but no one will get snuck up on.
Good enough.
What was the turtle's name again?
It's like leopard, isn't it?
Leopard.
Leopard. Thank you so much for protecting us. But we're gonna use inside voices tonight, okay? Because we think someone's in the house, and we want to be really quiet so we can sneak up on them.
Okay, friend, don't worry.
Perfect.
Okay, and so just to get that order again, Tormund and who?
Ava?
I can go.
Ava, then
third.
John, then Needle, then Leo.
Yeah.
Okay. So now we will continue on. You will move to the door that is on the very left that goes down into the caverns, which you have yet to explore.
Yes, behind the beds.
Yep. So,
And remember, we're not
and it
fighting
wasn't-
anything this time because we're too good at being everything else. So don't put any enemies or anything in there.
Alrighty.
Thank you.
So, y'all go in. And I'm just going to assume you keep on walking, and then you get to that bridge here. Hang on, I got to pull up something real quick. Okay. So, yeah, so at that first split, do you follow the hallway to the left, or do you go to the right? By the way, the other day, when you were, when you first took a peek in here,
Yes.
you could see some torches along the wall. Lit down here, and you could see some flickering and stuff. Those torches are out, so now it's actually it's pitch black for people who don't have dark vision. For dark vision, you maybe have about 20 feet of visibility, but you will most likely need to light a torch.
Oh, okay. Do we see lights or hear anything coming from either side?
You do hear from the left side.
So when we say left side, we mean looking at the map, or left side as if we were standing in there, being like our right? From the west or the east?
From the west.
Okay, perfect. West.
So right side of the map.
Yes. I just want to make sure that...
Yeah. I got my orientation mixed up a little bit too. So, but yeah, from the west side, you can slightly hear the sound of what sounds like waves. It's very, very, but it kind of echoes throughout the chamber, it seems.
I mean, if we're hearing waves from that side, I feel a little bit... And do we hear anything from the east side?
No.
Okay.
I'm fine with either direction.
I asked the group just to verify.
Everybody's fine with me.
I guess we could check out the side with the waves, maybe? Because I feel like that's going to be like, we might be able to hide with the noises a little bit more. And if I'm hearing waves, I would think that's leading me towards another opening.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Do any of us have a torch?
I believe each one of your packs come with at least 10 torches.
Oh, nice.
Perfect.
So like your explorer's pack or whatever like basic pack that you got.
Mm-hmm.
But would you need a torch? Do cats not have dark vision?
So me and Tormund both have dark
So the way
vision.
that dark vision is actually the way that it works is that think of it as if you could not see in color, like at all.
Rude.
So it's in like grays and stuff like that while in dark, but you still, it's dark vision is being able to see in dim light. not true, like not just
Oh, this
black.
isn't like true sight or whatever it's called.
It's not night vision.
Dark vision or
It's not. Yeah. So dark vision is the ability to see, because it's also only most races that start with it is dark vision of 60 feet.
got it. So there's like no light down here.
Yeah.
Got it. Well then, I guess
Well, based on what you saw the first time you took a peek in here, there was light in here yesterday.
but there's not anymore.
Correct.
Got it. Okay.
So if we light a torch, we'll give ourselves away.
Yes.
Can you guys see? Does anyone else have dark vision?
No.
Dark vision.
Sorry, you broke up. What was that?
I have dark vision.
Okay.
So then I guess I will bring out a torch then.
Okay.
Because I'm the only one, because Tormund does or does not?
Does.
Does. Cool. Well, I will just pull it out anyway, because I need to be able to see.
Yeah, if I'm the one leading, so I'll just pull a torch out and light it.
Oh, okay.
And then that works for everybody, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Perfect.
Okay.
I also need the light, says Leopard. I cannot see and protect my friends if I cannot see.
Yep. So
Perfect.
I get a torch out and
Awesome.
light it.
That works.
All right, let's go check out those wave sounds.
Okay.
So we're going to the east or the west? Green or orange if you're looking?
I
West.
can't see the difference in those colors,
Green.
sir.
Green. Okay.
I was supposed to say,
Is that-
Trevor, just don't answer.
Those are the same color.
The slider darker gray or the gray?
Trevor.
So mean.
You would pick the two colors you can't see.
Well, they're so close together for me. Like blues, purples, like I can see there's a difference in color. I couldn't tell you which one's which. I'm gonna guess oranges to the left.
Yeah, orange is to the left. The circle with the line is where we're headed.
Got it. Perfect. I'm
Correct.
good now.
Everybody on the same page?
Yep.
Oh wait, I thought we were heading to the west.
That's exactly what it was. I think y'all got y'all's east and west mixed up.
Yep, never eat soggy waffles. Okay, east.
Got it. Okay. Well,
That's why I had to make sure.
Well, that's why I was asking.
I thought you meant Weast.
Oh,
West, yeah.
so close. Yeah.
Just like W for Wombo.
So we're going to the green circle with the line under it.
Correct. Okay.
So,
Okay.
as y'all continue going that direction. So,
Do what?
it once again branches off.
Mm-hmm.
Either the south or continue east, and you hear the wave sound getting stronger through the east tunnel.
Okay. Do we want to keep continuing to the waves, or do we want to check out this quiet zone first?
Where are we?
Not knowing that we've passed, like this is a loop. I kind of am hesitant putting like any space that we haven't might have checked between us and something, just in case something comes up behind us.
Okay.
That's just my 2 cents. If we want to keep going and just keep, and because we have turtle behind us, keeping eyes, so we're good there.
I'm fine with
No, I think that's a good thought process. Let's go
Because
south.
we know the waves will have entrance out, but the silence could mean door, dead end, anything. It could also mean sleeping or treasure.
Never mind.
Mhm.
So, Just my thoughts.
Yeah.
Sounds
Go
good.
south.
Let's go south then.
Okay. So y'all continue south. And what you come
we're
into
being
is
quiet,
once.
obviously.
Yeah. So if that's the case, everyone roll a stealth check for me.
I mean, I figured we would be being quiet. I didn't want to assume.
Hell yeah.
Maybe not super quiet.
Yeah, not that. We're not that quiet, or at least I'm not.
Guys, what are we missing?
Yeah.
Inside voices, remember?
Oh, yeah, I forgot. My bad.
It's okay.
Y'all's customs are so weird.
We're trying to surprise some people.
Ah.
There's like a
So I can make new friends?
Yeah, new friends. It's like a surprise party, but they don't know we're here. We want to keep them that way.
Oh, okay.
I'll tell you when we can jump out and say surprise, though.
Okay. Man, you guys sure are fun. I'll have to make sure Kaysen listens to this one.
He's just gonna be like,
Joining us later, or is he just not?
No, he's not able to make it, so probably something came up with work.
sad.
Okay. So
Ava keeps
As y'all-
slurping on her turtle soup.
as y'all enter the chamber, you notice that is a this is a roughly circular, naturally formed cavern, which is about 25 feet in diameter. You do notice that there is some like scattered sheets and what look to be like rough bedrolls,
Oh.
and there is a fireplace or a little fire that or yeah
Fire pit.
Like a fire pit?
yes thank
Okay.
you. And it looks to be that it's still smoldering,
Oh.
as if the embers are fresh, or the ash is fresh.
So the embers are still glowing and like it's
Or I guess you know when you go camping the next morning, how sometimes the wall it's just a pile of ash.
yes, but it's still
There's still
steaming.
yeah, still steaming and smoke coming up.
Okay. Got it. So we can assume that it's been a minute since they were here. Okay. Do we see anything else other than the bed, the sheets and stuff?
Nope.
Okay.
It looks like those probably could have been like a rest area or something like that.
Got it. Well, I'm sufficed.
Can I check for valuables in the bed rolls?
Okay, you go in and take a look, and it doesn't even seem that when you're taking a look at them, it looks like they were kind of like thrown off in a rush. It's not someone just like kind of turned it over. It looked like someone scrambled to get out.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't find anything of value.
Well, let's keep our eyes open for people, guys.
Yeah.
Looks like they left in a hurry wherever they were going.
What is the ground like here? Is it like sandy?
More rocky with some dirt,
Okay.
and the walls seem to be kind of, you know how like the inside of a cave when it's near water,
Or just
it kind of just has like a moist texture to the
Yeah.
walls. Yeah.
Got it. Okay, then we're good. I was gonna say look at and see if I could tell them the things where they went, but I don't.
Yeah, you can't really find anything to get. It's not like fresh dust or anything like that, or fresh dirt to see if any tracks or anything like that.
God.
Or actually, you know what? For the hell of it, make a survival check.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I actually am good at that. Do you want me to do it or do you want someone else to do it?
Well, you're the one looking, right?
Oh, that's true. Fair. Boom. Nat 20.
Nice. So, when
Good thing this is a role playing night.
yeah, I know, right? But so as you're searching, you're kind of in a situation in your head too. You look at the ground, you know some slight disturbances, slight movements. It looks like along in the rush that kind of turn, take a look along some of the walls, some scrapes are nearby. That definitely someone was in a hurry. But it looks like they were headed back north through the cavern to the east.
Oh.
Is where they rushed to.
So towards the waves, just to confirm.
Correct.
Okay.
So back the way y'all came.
Well, let's continue on forward. Right? Everybody?
I think so.
Yeah.
Okay. So now are you going to the cavern in the west or go back in the back north? North through the other cavern or north through the way you came?
I think we go through the other cavern, don't we? Since we're
Yeah,
double checking everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
Since it looks like they did not. Oh, and how many like bed rolls did you say there were?
3.
3. John, how many voices do you think you heard last night?
How many? At least 2. Right? It was 2.
Mm-hmm.
I think
It was
so.
a conversation.
You heard a
between
conversation.
people. Yeah.
So actually, you
No, it
wouldn't
was
be able,
just some.
you weren't able to tell how many
At least 2.
people, but at least 2 because there was a conversation
Yeah.
and they were different tones, but you couldn't tell who's if it was the same person, different.
Yeah, it was just some idiot talking to himself. I don't know what was going on.
Idiots. Idiots in their cars.
Yeah.
Whatever that is.
At least 2 people.
Cool.
I don't.
Okay. Perfect.
All right. So y'all head up into the next chamber, which when you go in, it just looks like more burn.
Say it one more time. More what?
More cavern, except you're actually noticing that this one, for some reason, the wall edges are a little bit more slimy and gooey.
Ew.
Gross.
And when you say slimy and gooey, kind of like how the previous walls were, or like in it's a different way?
Same way.
Okay, cool. That's what I expected. Okay. Oh, hey guys, we're back to where we started.
Yep.
Fantastic.
Guys, look, stairs. We should probably check these out.
Oh my god, we just came down those stairs.
How can you be so sure? All right, let's go back towards the waves.
Okay. So you keep going. And as you're proceeding further down, you are noticing where, with your torch, you are able to see torches that line the walls. The wall going east.
Oh.
And you notice that they aren't burnt out, but they're put out.
Okay.
And then
They You're in off mode.
Yeah, I don't know why the stream did that.
Oh no, what happened?
Like, I guess I hit Control Z for too long and it just evaporated all of it.
Control Y, Control Y.
everything. Okay. But so now that you come to another junction, you either can continue east or go south. The rushing water sound is coming from the south.
Well, then I guess we go east first.
I think that's a good idea.
Think so. Well, I fixed this photo.
All right. So,
this cave seems so much longer than it was a second ago.
it just never ends.
Yeah, it's getting long.
All right, but so as you enter, when you're looking into this cavern, like the passage leading to it, had torches along the side that are held up in simple iron brackets around the walls.
Mm-hmm.
You can see in there that there are 5 bolts of cloth stacked against the wall to the left, and to your right there are 8 small casks next to each other.
Asks. Like,
Like kegs,
okay.
barrels. And the bolts of cloth, they're not this. When it means small, I'm not talking about like the small ones you can hold in your hand. It's like, John, you're probably about the size of one of those bolts.
Okay.
I'll go to the first one and just kind of see if it's empty.
No, those are actual bolts of silk.
Oh, okay. How about the little casts then?
Okay. Well, you pick up the cask and then kind of give it a little shake, and you hear liquid inside.
Does it seem to have like a lid or like a spout of something?
Yeah, just quart spout at the top.
Can I pop it and take a whiff?
Yep. You do, and then you recognize the scent as brandy.
Oh. Didn't we find brandy things upstairs? We found alcohol.
Is it brandy?
Was it? It was alcohol of some sort.
I don't remember.
I don't remember. They're all broken and.
You found wine in the top cellar.
That's what I was thinking. Okay. Y'all, it kind of smells like brandy. I don't know. Tormund, you were drinking this at the bar. Is this what that is?
I was drinking whiskey, but this definitely smells close to brandy.
Aren't they the same thing?
Nope.
Huh.
Similar. Or I guess they're both whiskey, I guess.
You'll have to explain it to me.
I was
sometime.
drinking bourbon.
It has a B start to it, whatever. Same thing. I don't think these are going to fit into the bag of holding, so I don't do anything with it.
They are definitely too big. To,
Yeah, I was like, I can't.
to give you an idea, these are like wholesale packages.
Oh, someone went to Costco.
Or at least for a size comparison. So this is stuff that probably someone would sell, like in bulk as a merchant.
Mm. I mean, I guess I can check the other 7 of them real quick, but I assume they're all the same stuff.
Yeah, it's safe to assume that it's all some sort of alcohol.
Cool.
Okay. Would y'all like to do anything else?
There's just a cloth in those, right? So there's not much else in here.
Nope.
I'm
Do
good
we-
with moving on to the
Yeah,
next room.
I have zero interest in picking up the cloth unless y'all want it.
Not really.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm good.
You could probably take the cask, like a cask or two, but everything else is going to be kind of you would have to carry outside of the bag. And plus, putting a cask in there would probably take up a lot of room in the bag.
Oh, for sure. I don't take one.
Yeah.
We can always come back for these.
Okay.
So let's move to
Would
the
y'all like to
south then.
continue south?
Yes.
I think so.
Okay.
Mhm.
So as you go south, so you notice that it starts that the incline of the passage is perceptually greater in this area. Coarse matting has been laid in places along the floor, negating some of the slope's slipperiness. And then once you get down to the bottom, you notice that the passage widens to the south at this point to form a small cavern. There are 3 bolts of cloth and 5 small casks in the middle of the floor, resting on a piece of coarse matting. So you can notice that these actually look fairly similar to what you saw up in the upper chamber.
Okay.
And then now you pretty much hear waves in the next room, or next chamber over.
Okay.
Okay. So, if nothing in there, you go. Do you want to explore the last room?
Nah, let's go home.
Okay. So, nope, we're done. Don't need to see the last.
I've seen
Okay,
water
so-
before.
So, as you go to the next spot, this passage leads into a cave that opens directly to the sea. The tide is out at present, and there is little water in the cave, but there's a obvious high water mark 3 feet above the floor. Pulled up onto the soggy cave floor is a small boat, perhaps large enough for 8 people, with oars, a step-down mast, and a neatly furled sail. A rope is tied to the bow. Rope tied to the bow is being held down by a large boulder that serves as an anchor.
Okay.
So, and that is it in this room.
Hmm.
Should we check out the boat?
I guess I'll go take a look at the boat to see if there's anything in it.
Okay. You do not see anything in the boat. The boat's actually in fairly good quality.
Okay.
But it definitely looks like it's a lot was probably used for a lot of transportation because towards the front and the back. Actually, nope, other way around. In the middle, there's a lot of scrapes and stuff that look like could have been either from like moving cargo or something like that.
Okay. Well, if there's a boat here. What did we say? There was a light or something to signal a fleet that's further offshore?
Signal something. There was. I take out the bullseye lantern. Well, we found this, and with it, there was those notes that you found that had like the dots and dashes that said safe, clear. Where are my notes? And things. These that might be there, but there's also those scratches from upstairs on that windowsill. So I'm not sure if that's where they signaled them or if it's from over here. Here it is. Yeah, we found those notes that said safe, question mark, all clear, ready, come to ship. So rereading those, maybe it's like that window, does it face to town or to sea?
The window faces out to sea.
Oh, damn.
So, I guess, we can try to do a signal to see if we can lure somebody here, or we could just wait.
Oh, and actually at this point, when you get to the cave is wide open enough that you have full daylight.
Oh, I can see.
It's morning.
Do we, like, if you look out, do you see, like, any ships or anything off in the distance?
Make a perception check.
No.
I mean, you
Oh,
see.
my bad. I'm looking at it.
I know it was like silent. I was like, did it not come through to his side?
Yeah, so you
I can roll it again.
I think you should, if it's higher.
Now, it came through. You do not see anything
Okay.
out in the distance. Just open sea.
Well, we can kind of stealthily wait here to see if somebody uses the boat, because if there's a boat here, that probably means that somebody came. It's a small, well, it's not small, I guess smaller boat. Like you said it's like an oar boat?
Yeah.
Could have been somebody came in from a bigger ship and is somewhere either in the mansion or maybe in town, and they'll come back and use it. We could wait for them and question them, or we could try to do a signal like safe come to shore, but we don't know how many people would be out there and how many people would come to shore.
Oh.
What do you guys think?
My one thought is, if the boat's here, are there going to be people out at sea?
Possibly. What I was saying is there's possible that there is other ships, like a bigger ship out beyond where we could see it, and maybe some people came from that ship using the oarboard came to land, and they might be either somewhere in the mansion, because it's been we took a rest for how long was that, like 10-12 hours?
Hours, yeah.
We heard a conversation
It was a
of at least a
minute.
couple people, so yeah, there could be somebody else somewhere in the mansion and we just happen to pass by them, or maybe they're out of the town or somewhere else. So
I mean, it can't hurt to try it.
try what? Just wait?
Or try or signaling. It can't hurt to try it.
My only concern is if we signal and then, like
They
30
answer.
people show up.
Yeah.
You'd be outnumbered by a lot.
I mean, we could signal the asking if it's safe. I'm not sure if that's an outgoing message or an incoming message, but we have that one.
We also need to be careful if we're going to try to message them. We don't do anything out of the ordinary that would raise suspicion.
Well, what do you think, Lone Needle?
We could have one person signal and the rest of the group hide in those trees down the hill, and then the one person who signals runs after they signal, either hides in the house or then runs down to the group and we can all watch and see if, like, who shows up, how many people, all that.
Not a
So,
bad idea.
just to clarify kind of the structure, this whole mansion is kind of on like a hill, and then we're kind of in, I guess, a cave underneath it that has access to the ocean.
Correct.
Would it be possible to cause a cave in?
You would need a lot of force to be able to do that.
Okay, so I wouldn't be able, I
Or
wouldn't be able to cast a spell at the ceiling and cause it to collapse.
what if you cast Shatter?
Okay.
What about Tormund with all his door kicking?
The ultimate door. A wall.
Yeah. It's finally worthy.
Leopard actually comes in and is like, you said we were trying to find some friends to surprise, but we haven't ran into anybody yet.
Yeah, we're just waiting for them. We're trying to figure out how we want to get them here.
Oh, but if they were already here, what if they're waiting for us to show up?
That's a good point. Where do you think they might be waiting for us?
Well, they haven't been down here at all. So there's the house portion upstairs. I mean, that's where I found Ned, and we became quick friends.
That's true. Did you see anybody else other than Ned upstairs?
Nope, just Ned. And he was coming down the hallway. It was kind of weird. I kind of surprised him.
Oh, what was he trying to do? Was he trying to surprise us?
I think so.
Huh.
It was kind of weird. He was holding a dagger, too, with a very menacing look. But once I talked to him, he was all nice.
That's so nice of you. Well, you might be right. Maybe we should go check upstairs. I look over at Needle. Kind of like, oh, what do you think?
We could try.
Sorry. Did we finish checking all the caverns?
Yeah.
Okay.
We could try to lure them here and get the element of surprise as opposed to walking into them by making enough noise.
Yeah, I stand by my initial suggestion of everybody hide down the hill and one person signals.
Who should we have signal?
Who's the fastest?
Either whoever's the fastest or whoever can hide the best.
I mean, I
Are
guess
our
maybe
speeds
necessarily.
different?
I guess now that I think about it, maybe speed would be the biggest issue because if we're signaling somebody out at sea, then it would take them some time to get here.
That's true.
Unless they like need a response, like you can't just do, "Hey, come on over," and then they're like, "What's the password?" or something. I don't know. And then you have to respond again.
Oh.
So like the person who signals might have to stay up there in case they need to say something else.
That's true. Also, what would we want to send out? We only have 3 messages written down.
I mean, I assume we could just go get that book again and learn how to
Oh,
signal something else.
we kept the
Well, I
book.
mean, all these nice things are around. Could they have used the boat? And Leopard points the boat and then points to all the cask and the things. Maybe they load it in there and take it out to sea.
So what you're saying is
maybe the boat is the one that this boat is the one that the thing that goes out rather than something coming to it, the shore.
So what? They're just transporting
That's actually a real smart
goods
idea.
out to sea.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that would make sense. I'm for checking upstairs actually then. that makes a lot more sense that they would be here to get supplies and then take them to the ship.
Plus, if things are, we were paid for clearing it, right? Maybe now that we know what's going on here, we could get help. Maybe the city could spare some guards and we could get a real plan together.
You have some real good ideas.
Well, I just like making more friends. That's all.
Well, I think we could make some new friends. What do you think, Lone Needle? John? Tormund?
All right, let's go upstairs.
Okay.
So y'all head back upstairs. So I guess I just need to know which are you gonna go in the big chamber or the cellar? The stairs. So the stairs that lead to the west side of the house or the north side of the house?
I figured we'd go up on the trap door, but I didn't. That's a good point. Should we go through the kitchen?
Wasn't the trap door in the kitchen? Or am I misremembering?
The trap door is in the far
There was
left
a
room.
trap door and an empty kind of living room, and then there was you found the secret door into the cellar that led to this area, and the stairs are just normal cellar stairs.
Let's go through the north door because I think that'll be faster.
Okay.
Because that'll take us all the way up to the 3rd floor.
Oh, that's true.
Okay. Y'all are now back in the kitchen.
Oh yeah, those stairs are broken, huh? So we have to go around.
Wait. We don't have to go around. We can just go out that door, can't we? Yeah. On the first floor, we're in that
Oh, okay.
that top
Yeah, you're
right
right.
one, and then just go boop straight on down.
Okay, let's go. Do it.
Do we hear anything before we start walking through our kicked-in doors?
So, as you're coming up to the top, yeah. So as you're coming up to the top, you hear in a familiar voice, "God damn it! Why do I have to do all these errands? I know they were gonna be paying me, but this is so annoying." And you hear it coming from the actual kitchen proper.
Does that
And you hear
sound
some
like
rummaging.
Ned?
Is it Ned?
You hear Ned in the other room.
You shall feast my sword.
God damn it! Why did we let him go?
Because we can count. We counted to 10. I mean, then again, he did come back, so he broke the rule. So it's we're
What if
allowed
I
to kill
sneak
him.
around the other staircase and if he tries to run out that door, you guys come up the stairs into the kitchen and confront him, and if he tries to sneak out the kitchen door, I'll stop him.
I'm assuming you all go back down into the cellar.
Oh yeah. We're not having this
Yeah.
conversation right next to him.
Okay.
No.
Yeah. I think we can capture him.
Oh no.
Leopard style.
What did Ned?
That actually raises a good point. Hang on. Okay.
I forgot to warn him. Oh no.
So as soon as you say that, it is like under your breath, it's Ned. It's like, "Oh, hi, Ned." And Leopard begins making his way up the stairs, and it's like having his arms already waving as he gets up there. And Ned turns around. Oh, hey, how you doing?
I guess we're doing
Man,
this.
I am fine. It is a good thing that you are here. I hear that there is a lot of dangerous stuff around here, but I also hear we're having a surprise party. Do you know who we're supposed to be surprising?
Yeah, Leopard.
I don't know.
I think we're surprising Ned. And I walk up behind him and I just give him a look.
Oh, hi.
Hi, you came back.
And he begins to bolt.
I chase him.
Okay, well, actually, he's gonna have to try and run past you.
Oh,
anyways.
cool. That's why I was
Direct
trying to
door.
see if he had to come past us or
Yeah.
if he was like leaving it completely.
So Leopard's already in the room. I mean, you're at like right at that doorway. So essentially, it's treated as an attack of opportunity because he's leaving your threat range. So are you gonna attack him, grapple him? What are you gonna do?
Able to attack him. She wouldn't grapple this man. She's been after this man for no reason. Maybe it's the sword talking, but she attacks.
Make a attack roll.
Okay.
Then
Where's my?
I need to go get something while you're doing that.
You motherfucker! Do not roll low. Yes. Does a 20 hit him?
Nice.
A 21?
A 20.
20? Yep, that will hit.
I do 9 damage to him.
You go through and stab him right in the arm. It's like, oh! And then he keeps bolting.
Tormund, get him! It's a surprise.
Okay.
Can is everybody else still on the stairwell?
Yeah, everyone else is currently on the stairwell unless you were making your way up. But at this time now, I need everyone to go ahead and we're going to do an initiative roll. This isn't technically combat. This is, though, an order of operations kind of thing.
Okay.
Great.
So, and I need to make a change on something real quick.
Ormond, you got a 3? Is that a joke?
Is this a joke? Is this a joke to you? He rolled a 2 plus his 1.
Okay, so 2, 23, Ava 11, John 10, Leopard.
Also, when I told Tormund it's a surprise, I was talking to Leopold. I gotta learn his name.
I figured that was actually what it was.
I said it, and I go, that's not the right name.
Other big guy.
Yeah.
Other big reptile.
The other lizard.
And how much damage was it, Trevor? 9?
9. 9 piercing to his arm.
Okay. And yeah, you get a good slash, and once again, you notice, while you definitely made a mark on it, the tip of the sword does not have blood on it. Or I should more say, blood begins to disappear off the sword.
Oh.
It seems to absorb it.
I'm gonna feed all your blood to my sword, Ned.
Okay. So, initiative orders. So Ned ends up starting to bolt out, but before he can really get away, Needle, you have an action to be able to do.
Okay, so I'm gonna come up to the room. That'll be my movement, and then I'm gonna shoot him with my short bow.
Okay. Make an attack roll. A 12, that is enough to hit. Roll damage. And it is
Nice.
not, yeah, and it does not have sneak attack. Right, so you actually hit him kind of right above where the knee goes. And
oh,
like,
it,
they don't blame me for this.
Tyler, is Ned wearing the clothes we gave him?
Yes.
Cool.
You also notice that as he's running, he pulled out a dagger.
Still going.
Okay. So next, and I guess, are you going to move closer, Needle, as well, or right
Yeah,
now?
I'll use up the rest of my movement to
Okay. And with
follow
that,
him.
you're able to catch up to him, because I would say right now, based on how far he got after he moved, when Ava attacked him, he's right below the balcony. So,
Scott, can you mark that?
Scott, where the north hallway begins, between those two rooms, yep, right
the
there.
hallway
Okay.
That's where he's currently at. So you move up right next to him.
Yeah, can I tackle him? Is that a bonus action?
You would have to use your action to do that, but
Okay.
so you could either do the damage with your short bow, or I would let you roll to do a tackle.
Could Leopard also, since I was with Leopard when he ran past us?
Well, Leopard didn't treat him as a threat, though.
Got it. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. What do you guys
Again,
think?
the question is, do you want to do the damage with the bow, or do you want to attempt for stopping him?
What do you guys think?
I mean, I'm surprised he's still running after taking an arrow essentially to his leg.
The other thing I worry about is I have -1 strength, so
Yeah, maybe
I don't
not.
know if I'll be able to tackle him successfully.
Yeah, I don't. Even if I could, I don't think you or I would be able to hold him because I'm not strong either.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think I'll go with the short bow damage.
Okay. So,
Break
with
his
that,
leg.
But you still walk up to him, right? Or you get right up on his ass, pretty much.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that would be good, because so he'll begin running once again. So it does provoke a attack of opportunity. You won't be able to make it with your bow, but because you are Tabaxi, I believe you have special claws
Yeah.
that you can use instead of your unarmed strike. So yeah, so you can actually make it with the claws.
In addition to the short bow?
No, you can't make an attack with
Okay.
the short bow because it's a melee, but you can attack them with the claws.
Okay. Should I roll attack?
Yep. So hit the one next to claws.
Oh man.
Okay. You're not really used to. You're trying to jumble with the bow and try and hit him at the same time, and you're just not able to get a good hit. And he begins bolting out. You get the map pulled up again. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. And he's gonna run out the door, the front door, and it's like, they're here, they're out here, someone get ready.
It's fucking Ned.
And then from the and he uses his full movement to get out there. So, let me get this. All right, so next up. So, around the corner where y'all would have originally followed to go to the trapdoor to the left, the left-turn hallway, guy pokes over and says, "What are you screaming about?" Oh, crap! And he sees Needle. And he pretty much drops his stuff and pulls out his bow and takes a shot at Needle. And I'm assuming a 9 doesn't hit your armor class?
A 9? No.
Right. And then he begins to move out, and he's right in the door frame right now. Okay. Next up, Ava.
Oh. Okay, so Ned got out, and there's now another dude with a bow at the doorway as well. How far could I run up to either one of them?
So let me count, because you're still, let's see. You could get right up to the archer that's there in the doorway,
Okay.
but that would require a full move action. So that would be your action and your regular move back.
Oh, so I have to dash to get there.
Yeah, dash.
Okay. I will just use my full movement to get up there, and then what is that one? It's not the help action. It's like a not hide. What am I? I'm trying to like give disadvantage on hitting me.
Oh, dodge.
Dodge. That's it.
Yeah, the dodge action.
Yeah, I'm gonna kind of get down behind my shield and like be ready in case he wants to start shooting me.
Okay. And so you get right outside the hallway, you said, or
As far as I can, and then I guess get to the side so people can get through the hallway as well. But yes,
you get out of that center hallway, and let's put you on the right side.
perfect. So I'll be on the right side by the entrance thing, by the stairs, kind of.
Yep.
Scott, could I get a dot, please?
What color do you want?
What's Ava's favorite color right now? I think is like probably like something really dark.
Blood of red.
I was gonna say
Blood
red.
red.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm sorry.
You know,
Are you guys talking about? She's
Ava,
here.
You don't know why, but you've had the fascination of amber.
Ooh. Wait, no, I thought we were in the middle
Amber
hallway.
is a really nice color.
Yeah, I'm not really.
So end of
so-
that hallway to the right. So right, yep, right there. That's where I am, right? Nope.
Oh, at the stairs.
No, the hallway.
Hallway, right here.
Yeah.
Yes. Is that where I'm at?
Yep.
This one,
Okay.
Or you could be one more to the left.
One more to the left, please.
right here.
Yes.
Yep. And
you.
then Lone Needle is literally that box at the beginning of the hallway.
And then this is the bad guy.
Nope, the bad guy's at the very front door. If you just follow that north hallway straight down to the bottom of the map.
So he's like left the house.
No, that was Ned.
The center bottom is the entrance to the house.
Right here's the entrance.
Mm-hmm.
So the bad guy is here.
No, the bad guy's at the
where
front
you
door.
mark the exit to the house is where the bad guy is now.
Exit to the house.
So yeah, right there. Nope. Right
So you're
there.
right
Yes.
there. So he is literally standing at the exit.
Okay. And Ned's gone.
Yeah, Ned's
So-
already fleed out there.
This is Ava.
Ned, I will get my gold.
This is me. Whoa, that didn't know. And then everybody else is still on the stairs, right?
Yep, everyone else is still on the stairs. So,
Okay.
Thank you.
So the stairs they would have used is that right door, because that's the cellar. Because that's the stairs that go upstairs.
Oh, okay, over here.
Yep.
So Tormund and Leopard and John, what color do you want to be?
Blue, I guess. I was gonna say green since I'm a goblin, but that's okay.
Ooh.
Oh, I made the reptiles green.
That's racist.
All right. So next up is John's turn. Following
Okay.
after the next player turn is then Leopard. So
Okay. I mean, let me think for a second. So I'm on the staircase. Could I just like walk out into the hallway and then cast a spell at him, or do I need to get past Lone Needle first? Because it's, I guess it's a narrow hallway.
so you would need to pass through Needle, which takes 10 feet of movement rather than 5.
Okay.
So
I can move that.
that would be a thing.
That's a thing.
But, yeah. Because I think it's only halflings that can move through
Yeah. I'm
other
just.
people
What's my movement?
without
Oh, really?
restricting the movement. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Where is my?
It's their agility or something like that
I
that
thought it was
allows
just
them
like
to
a
do that,
small
even
person
though
could do it.
there are smaller classes.
Interesting. That's
Where
good
do I
to
see
know.
my movement? Is it
Movement will be
description?
right above armor class,
Ah.
and each square is technically 5 feet.
So if I'm there, 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6. Okay, I'll just. I don't think I can even make it from there. I'll just go up to the hallway, I guess, but I can't pass her with my move speed. But I'll be. I guess I should let the big people get through. Can I like go into the hallway and then kind of move to the right? Like I could see that I can't
Yeah,
get a level to the right.
that other side hallway.
Yeah, so I could let the two bigger people get through. So
Yep.
I'll just kind of look, see I can't get to him through there, and then kind of step aside so they can
Do you want
barrel
to?
through.
Do you want to take the dodge as well since you can't attack?
I could do it. Is that something I can do?
What's your movement speed?
30.
Oh wow, it's a fast little goblin.
So you could actually make it to where Needle is, or if you wanted to, that room to the right of Needle, you can
Okay.
actually move down and then step into that room.
Okay, I'll do that instead. That's actually a better idea. I'll move into that room.
Yeah, and that will be the dash action to do
Okay.
that.
I can do that.
And then also, I make sure you remember this, Kylie. But because you're a rogue, you have cunning action that allows you to hide, dash, or disengage with the bonus action,
Ooh, that's
so you can even move
right.
further.
Okay.
Yeah, we have to. We can do those, but as a full action. So instead of attacking, you can attack and do
She's
those.
able to do it because she's a rogue.
Yeah.
Okay.
Of course, you fancy.
Okay. Let's see. All right. Next is Leopard, and he's a bit confused. So Leopard would have been in the room.
This
And
is the
then he-
surprise. Surprise him with whatever weapon you have.
That doesn't seem like a pleasant surprise, but I mean, he did just curse at you, and I don't like cursing. So
Oh,
he begins
making a
to.
note.
Let me.
Don't cuss near turtle.
30 feet. Make sure he doesn't have special. Okay. So he is going to. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. So he's going to use the dash action, and it's going to be 3 boxes below needle. Below, not above.
You're
And
muted.
yep, and he
I'm gonna have
does.
to, I'm gonna have to erase everybody's tag.
Yeah. That's okay because we're about to go. If we go outside, it's gonna be a blank board, and I'm gonna have to. I'll set up how it looks. Actually,
I think you're next. You're next in line.
Sorry, I'm drawing as well. I'm getting some stuff prepped.
No worries.
You're good.
Okay. And of course, it doesn't help that I don't have an eraser with me.
Wow. Never prepared. Worst Boy Scout.
There we go. Okay, next is Tormund.
I mean, I guess I use all my movement to get to where everybody else is at,
Okay.
just as far as I can get.
Okay, yep. And then here, let me get one thing, and then that way I'll be able to take a picture of outside. Hopefully, this will all be solved in the future because for Black Friday, I plan on trying to get a webcam.
Ooh. Which kind do you want?
Just one, the basic one. I haven't really looked at it, but that way, what I can draw the stuff on the map that I have, and then just stream the map to y'all.
Yeah, that'll be much better.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to
Okay.
figure out a new thing.
Well, the thing is, it would be just like earlier, except y'all actually have visual reference.
Oh no, it's giving me a hard time.
Okay. I will remember that. Okay.
With love, with
Needle.
love.
It's your go.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot the guy in the exit doorway.
Okay. Make a attack roll.
Alright, what's the other attack?
Nice.
Is that a natural, or it's not showing me?
No, it was a 14 plus 6.
14
Yeah.
plus 6? Okay. Then, yeah, you hit.
And I rolled 7 damage.
Alrighty. Takes a nasty hit to the shoulder, but he's still standing. would be Ned's go, but he's still running. Okay. So next, the archer, because while Needle's been doing the most damage, he's seeing this giant turtle running towards him.
Don't hurt my friend.
So he is going to attack. What's say sleeper? And with a natural 1,
Nice.
as he goes to draw the bow back, the bowstring breaks.
Oh.
Apparently, he wasn't taking well care of his bow. So he drops it and runs up the door, same way that Tormund did, or not Tormund, Ned.
Ned.
Yep, so
How dare you call Tormund Ned?
It's an insult.
They're nothing alike.
So next is Ava's turn.
Okay,
This is all the spicy stuff.
I
All the spicy stuff.
I guess I will. Do we want to keep going after him?
Yeah, he's attacking us. Shoot him.
She runs out the door as far as she can, still with the shield up, just in case.
Okay.
Or I guess as far as I can go. I don't. Would you let me break up my movement, like run, look, and then keep going?
Yeah, that's 5th edition. You can do that.
Okay. I like to run to the door, take a peek, make sure there's not like 15 dudes with bows, and then continue.
Okay. Well, here, let me take a picture real quick. Hopefully and then I'll put it on the Discord of what the board looks like
Okay.
when you're looking outside.
That works for me.
Okay, I don't know why it did it like that, but we'll see how it formats it in Discord. Okay, so I don't know why it formatted it like that, but so if you look at the picture, so
Okay.
that tiny dot, or the dot in the middle, the darker one, Trevor.
Sorry, I was trying to get it pulled up.
Oh, okay. But so if y'all are looking at that, the top part of the picture is the house. So where the lines start, that's actually the entrance into the house itself. The left side kind of barricade right there, that's actually the garden. And then there is a gate 3 spots down from where Trevor is, or where Ava is. That's a gate that out to just the hillside. And then you see, when you peek out, the closest one is the archer that was inside with Ned. Then the next one below is just a kind of guy with a he just has a short sword with him. It just kind of looks rugged. The 2 below him that are on the same line, that is you recognize those, at least John would recognize those, as 2 hobgoblins.
Oh.
Then behind that, there is a bald man who's in some light layered clothes. Doesn't look like he's very well armored or anything like that.
Okay.
And then behind him, finally, the closest one to the marker at the bottom is Ned, who it looked like he just got back that far and is now turning around.
Okay, so it's Ned, bald guy, 2 hobgoblins, that one dude we were shooting at, and the other.
A bandit with a sword, and then the archer.
Got it. Okay.
Okay. Sorry. That was a lot of people to kind of remember.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Pretty much, they're all bad guys that want to kill you. So,
Sure. We'll go with that.
Okay, real quick, I have it pulled up in Paint. If you want to kick over, make sure
Hey,
that I understand
got
this
it.
correctly.
yeah.
This is
Well-
the guy that we're shooting at, or
That's the guy who
was
just
shooting.
ran out the door, right?
That's the guy that just ran out the door.
Okay,
Yes.
and we're all in here, inside.
Y'all
Behind.
are the furthest figure to the right.
This one,
Yeah, that's Needle inside the house.
gotcha,
The one in the middle, that is Ava looking outside.
gotcha.
Okay.
So the house is, well,
Yeah, that's the border of the house right there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So then I.
So, and that was your full.
Hey.
That was full 30 feet, I think. Or, so I messed up on my drawing, but that is you use 30 feet to get there.
Perfect. Well, then I will continue behind my shield and dodging. Would you allow me to move out of the doorway so anybody else can get out? If not, I will take a step back and go back into the house.
When you say that, do you mean are you gonna step out and do the dodge action, or
Yeah, I want to do the dodge action, but I don't want to block the doorway in case somebody else wants to run out.
you can move? Let's say you move to either pick the square above or below, and we'll just say you pick out, and then you can take the dodge action.
I will take the one above.
Above, okay. All right, so you move there and you take the dodge action. Alrighty. Next, the bald guy actually yelled up, "Come out, and we won't make this too painful. Y'all have already messed up enough work here, and I have another shipment coming out later this week. You can surrender now and be sold off, or we can just sell your gear once you're dead." All right. And that is it. Yep. So the hobgoblins. So both of the hobgoblins are going to move up next to the archer. So they're all going to be in one solid line, going down. Yeah.
Got it. Hey!
And then they hold. You can actually see they're actually fairly tough, and actually have when you peek out, they are wearing like chainmail. So they're actually wearing some decent armor. Okay. John, it's your go. You are still in the house.
Yes, I know. Since the doorway's not blocked, hold on. I will step out of my room, and then I guess I can. How many spaces or how many feet is between kind of where I'm standing and like where they're standing?
So 30 feet would get you about to the middle of the entryway, or not the middle of the entryway, the middle of the opening room. So you would need to do a dash in order to get like along the bottom wall.
Well, I
It's
was saying what am I was gonna cast a spell. It says 120 feet, and so I'm pretty sure I could
Okay.
hit him from here.
Yeah. So the only thing is you would need to make sure. So you can definitely be out in the middle,
Mhm.
but you wouldn't be able to move. Or are you? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So I can't, for instance, step out of my room, shoot a
So if
spell,
you
and then
take
step back in.
so essentially if you take move 5 squares, you
Mhm.
can cast a spell that has a range of 60 feet, and you can still hit them. And then you can use that last bit of movement to move to the side.
Uh,
Does that make
so
sense?
I can't just essentially if my move the range of my spell is halved, is what you're saying.
No, I'm saying that as long as you have the so from where you can get to,
Yeah.
you
Oh,
have
okay. I understand what you're saying. You're
get
saying I need a spell that goes 60, at least 60 feet. Okay.
at least 60 feet. Yeah, that's what
Okay.
I'm saying.
I'm going to step out into the hallway and then cast chromatic orb. I guess if I'm just looking straight, there's like a hobgoblin
Yeah,
directly in my
there's
line of sight.
one of the hobgoblins.
Okay, I'll cast chromatic orb on the
Okay, what type
hobgoblin.
of damage are you doing?
Thunder.
Thunder. Okay. Nice. A 23. That will definitely hit.
Okay. So I think does it roll 3 automatic? Yeah, it does.
Nice. So yeah, as you send the sparkling orb towards him, it just hits him, and then all of a sudden, just the ball spreads sparks all over his body. He's constantly convulsing, and then falls over, charred. The hobgoblin's dead.
Okay. And I step back into my room.
Badass.
All right. Next up is Leopar's turn. He was a bit closer,
Fucking Leopard.
so he's gonna move 6. So he gets to the doorway. He's gonna run up into actually the spot where where the hobgoblin was. Because surprisingly, he has enough movement to do that. And then he's actually going to use his action, or use his bonus action. No, never mind. He can't do that. It's action. Okay. So he's going to move up to where the former hobgoblin is and just ready. Now that he is available, he's going to help defend his friends that are inside the house. Okay. So next up is the bandit-looking guy. He's going to move up to Tormund. Or not Tormund. Leopard. And going to swing at him with his sword. And a 15 does not hit. It bounces off of Leopard's shell. Okay, Tormund.
Yeah, I'm still pretty far back, I think, so I'm gonna just use all of my movement to get as close as I can.
Alrighty. So I'll say using your dash action, you're pretty much you're on the bottom square inside the house right before the entrance.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Next up is Needle.
Okay, I'm gonna. Ava's outside, right?
So Ava is inside.
Okay, just inside.
Yeah. Because
Okay.
Ava is up a square, so you technically have a line of sight.
Yeah.
It's a little obscure, so to get the biggest angle, it looks like if you want to attack, you have enough room to just step outside the door to be able to attack, but then you'll be stuck in the door, right? Or you'll
Okay, but
be.
I can do like what Ava did, right? Is like pop out, shoot an arrow, and then pop back inside.
Yep. I
Okay.
actually think, don't you have a thing that allows you to move 60 feet in one turn as long as, and you just can't use it again until, say you don't move a turn?
Would that be under bonus action or reaction?
I think it's under, if you go to, traits, like features and traits or something. Let's see.
Um,
Yeah, so under actions, if you, instead of actions, go to features and traits, and then select
mhm.
race features. Yep, Feline Agility. When you move your turn in combat, you can double your speed until the end of the turn. Once you use this trait, you cannot use this until you move 0 feet. So if you
Oh,
wanted to, you could actually do that, and you could actually move behind. You could move, shoot, and then hide behind one of the walls in the garden, or like get behind it to have some cover.
mhm. As long as I don't move next turn.
Yeah, well, it's just you don't get that feature again until you don't move for one turn.
Right. Oh, okay, got it. Okay, yeah. Let's go with that. So,
So you'll first move your first 30 feet. That'll get you
30. That'll get me to Ava, right?
one past Ava to the
Okay.
left. So
Hi.
that square to the
Bye.
left of Ava, that's where you're at currently, and that's your 30 feet.
Got it. Okay, and then I'll shoot my short bow at
Yep. So you
this
have
guy. This guy with the line is dead already, right?
no. So you have the archer that ran out earlier. You have the yeah, which is that guy. You have one of the hobgoblins because the other one was killed.
Yeah, there was 3 people here. There was 2 hobgoblins and this archer. This
And
hobgoblin is dead.
And that's actually where Leopard is right now.
Right here. Standing in front of them.
Yeah.
Or
Okay.
in front of the dead one, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna stick with the archer guy that I hit last time
Okay. Roll to attack then,
because he was the only archer, right?
that you know of.
And then there were 2. Okay. Okay. Yeesh.
Unfortunately, a 10 will not hit.
Damn
Oh.
it.
Alrighty.
Seriously, all of our good rolls are for role playing.
I mean, I did pretty good on my attack. I stabbed Ned.
Okay. Next up is Ned's turn.
Oh, fuck you.
So, finally retreating all the way back to what looks to be the boss. He
The
turns
bald boy.
around and brings out a crossbow, and he aims towards Leopard. but because due to his injuries, he's not able to get quite good aim, and the shot completely goes wide. Yep. Next is the former archer that doesn't have a bow anymore, but he's going to pull out a sword and attack Leopard. And by the way, Ava's up next.
Okay.
So, attack roll. Wow. Okay. So it just bounces off the shell. Leopard does not want his friends to be hurt. Okay, next up is Ava.
Okay. Can you describe this boss to me one more time? I'm sorry, I had to go put her
So
in the other room.
he's bald, and didn't actually find. Let me find the actual description of him real quick. Okay, he's a tall man with a shaved head and piercing green eyes. He seems to be in kind of more like cloth robes than actual armor.
Ooh. Okay, and so is everybody now outside the house?
So all of
I think I'm the only one
I'm still
outside.
Okay.
Oh yeah, and where did you want to move, Ava? So the farthest, or not Ava, Neil, the
Me.
farthest you can get is where the gate opens up
Right.
to the actual rest of the hill. If you go 2 spaces to the left along the top of the wall.
Yeah, let's go there. That seems like a good spot.
And you're not necessarily, because the wall is still there, but you're not technically able to hide underneath it because of you don't have your bonus action. Actually, wait, is it?
I think I do because I have that cunning action.
Oh, and actually, yeah. So you do have your bonus action, so you can actually hide as your bonus action
Perfect. Let's do that.
and make a stealth check.
Okay.
Go, go, go.
Cross your fingers for me, boys.
Nice. So, to your knowledge, you are hidden from them. Now, I want to say the wall is about like probably like shoulder height on you.
But I'm a sneaky cat.
Meow.
I know.
Come on, give it to me, DM.
So you crouch down and you hide.
Okay.
I'm talking like when you're standing up, it's shoulder height. Is what I
Okay,
mean.
got it. Okay.
I'm hiding in plain sight. Okay, so
That's
Ava.
what cats do.
So Ava, what are you gonna do? And John, you're coming up next. Or your next player.
How close is the closest person to me? Because I can't tell
Yeah.
where anybody is right now.
6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you're just gonna be the closest you can get without taking any additional actions is 1 square away. So if you were to be the hallway, so is that the closest people are 35 feet away,
Oh,
and you can move 30.
darn. I guess I will move up and then dodge, I guess, one more time.
Okay. So
I
do
don't
you
want
want
to
to be
be to
closer?
a point
You
where
want to
like
be
they're going to be able to surround me. I want to be kind of like to the offside of him.
okay. Well, I guess the question is, do you want to be towards the fence where like Needle is on the other side, or do you want to be away from the fence?
I guess away from the fence. That way
Okay.
we're more spread out a little bit.
Okay. We got you there. All right. So next is the boss's turn.
Trevor, did you get my message on Discord?
Yes, I did. I just can't open it right now.
Oh, God damn it. Okay.
I'm filming. You know that.
Yeah, that's why you should open it.
Alrighty. So he is going to see. He is going to see how Leopard's being a big pain in the side. There begins a red energy glowing between his hands, and he throws it out towards Leopard, and 3 scorching rays cast towards him. First one's a miss. Second one's a miss. Oh my god!
Yeah, yeah.
Some boss.
Well, that is one spell slot down. Yeah, all 3 scorching rays go, but Leopard is there to protect, and he actually takes his great sword and wipes. Somehow, it doesn't break the sword, but it deflects it just enough to hit it off the side. Man, where was Kason for this time?
Apparently working.
I know, right? His character gets to
Lame.
be the badass the time I have to play him. All right. So next, the Hobgoblin is gonna sees Leopard, but notices that Ava looks to be a much smaller threat, and goes after her and swings its sword at her.
With disadvantage.
Yep, true, because you are it's a 9 to start with, and a 13 the second time, but a 9, I assume, misses.
It does.
All right, yep. So goes for you, but you are able to parry it out of the way with your rapier.
Nice. Ugh, I'm so mad.
Potion
I almost
fancy.
decided just to hold my action until he got close, but I was like, I just don't want to get hit. So I took the just. I would have been fine. Oh well. You're in my zone.
But then, so as you parry it, you hear a whispering voice.
Did you say something?
Okay, it's John's turn.
Sounds like
Okay. How far can I get from where I am?
From where you are, so you could actually get to the entranceway and still have enough to be able to step to the side. So you were where Ava was originally.
Okay. So I could get to the entrance, do something, and then step to the side.
Yes.
Okay. I am going to walk to the entrance, and then I'm going to cast Magic Missile at the boss. I assume I can do that far. Or are there too many people in the way?
Here, where? Sorry, I missed that. What were you saying?
Can I walk to the doorway and then shoot Magic Missile at the boss, the bald guy, or is too many people in the way?
No. What's the range on magic missile?
120 feet.
Yep, you can do that.
Damn.
Okay, I will do that. So let me just.
All right. So you do not have to roll to hit because it's magic missile.
Good thing it wasn't scorching rays, because I mean, whew,
11 damage.
11 damage to him.
nice.
Nice.
As you kind of poke out the door, and it seems like he sees the magic missile coming and did not expect it as the missiles bust into him. And so, little tricksters, I see. I'll have to deal with you.
I step out of the entranceway.
Okay. Next is Leopard's turn. Let me. Funny, Scott. Okay.
Oh, did you watch it? Is that not our current situation?
Yeah, pretty much.
Nice. Nailed it.
Alrighty. Now let me get back to the actual. We are so. Maybe, Trevor, you should call it Unprofessionals Play Dungeons and Dragons.
Unprofessionals.
Unprofessionals.
Yeah, that's why you should watch what I sent you. See, even Tyler said it was accurate.
Okay, well, I don't want to put someone else's YouTube video on my YouTube video.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Okay. So
I don't know how you have time to look this stuff up while we're playing.
Look it up. I pulled that from my memory banks.
Oh, I don't have memories that good for 10
seeing
years.
how the Hobgoblin went after one of his new best friends, Leopard's going to attack the Hobgoblin that attacked Ava.
Bestie.
And rolls a natural 1.
Okay.
So-
what were you...
Thank God.
As he goes, he tries to swing, and he ends up swinging a little bit too forcefully. He's really passionate about protecting his new friend. And the sword gets kind of stuck into the ground a bit. So the next attack on him will have advantage.
Oh my gosh.
All right, which the bandit next to him is going to try and take advantage of.
No!
21 will hit.
No, well...
Okay, yep, and no crit. So Leopard takes 5 damage as the sword finds a weak spot in the shell. Leopard is all right, but he is looking pretty hurt, which is kind of weird. I guess he's a AC tank. Okay, next up, Tormund.
I'm still in the middle of the house, right? Pretty sure.
Yep. You actually have enough movement, though. You can get next to Ava and attack the Hobgoblin that is attacking her.
Let's do that then.
Alrighty. You move there. Go ahead and take the swing.
Hold on. Just a second. Okay, so real quick question on my rage. It says 10 rounds. That's so a full rotation of everybody taking a turn is 1 round, right?
What do you mean 10 rounds?
It says rage. You gain. It says as a bonus action, enter a rage for up to 1 minute, and then in parentheses it says 10 rounds.
Yeah, each round is it's technically 6
yeah,
seconds.
Each round is everyone going.
Okay. Well, I am going to go ahead and rage then.
All right. So, and you're blue, right?
Yes.
Okay. So,
I love how he says it
so everyone notices
fantastically.
that as Tormund is running out, instead of kind of normal, you've seen Tormund fight, but it seems like more primal beast comes out. His eyes glaze over as he begins to bring the full fury of his dragon ancestry. All right.
All
Make
right.
the attack roll.
Nice.
19 will definitely hit the Hobgoblin. And 10. As
Now, hold on 1 second.
oh
'Cause
yeah, the rage plus 2, right?
Yeah, it didn't add the +2 that time. I don't know why.
For some reason, I don't think it added the rage, so we just have to consider that. So,
Okay.
yeah. So just bring the full might of his swing and his mad fury. Ava, you look to the right. Torment brings his great axe down. The Hobgoblin goes up to block it with his shield. The axe, great shield, digs into his arm, goes through the arm, cuts straight into the shoulder
Whoa.
blade of the Hobgoblin.
Whoa!
Nearly digs
Whoa.
halfway in at the hobgoblin crumbles to the ground.
Whoa. Badass.
That was food for my sword. But thank you.
Alrighty.
It's a growing boy or girl. I don't even know what's
Needle,
happening with this thing.
you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna pop up from behind the wall,
Okay.
take a shot, and then hide again. Is the plan.
Okay. Who are you gonna shoot at? You actually have full sight on everybody, so you can either. So you have.
I think I'm gonna go for the boss.
Okay. Let me do something real quick. Okay.
Oh, the boss.
So go ahead and take your shot then.
Ooh.
With the 20, that will be a hit. So roll your short bow, and then also roll your sneak attack because he was not aware that you were there.
10 and... how do I roll a sneak attack?
So you should actually, under all your actions, there should actually be just a damage dice for sneak attack, if I remember correctly. Let's see.
Oh, yep, I see it. Got it.
Yeah, it's under other. So 5.
10 and a 5.
Ooh, so for a total of 15 damage.
Nice.
You actually get a pop up. You kind of with the cat ears perk up. Take a look.
Yes.
Pull. You catch him like in the process of trying to cast a spell. You get the arrow. You shoot. You get him right in the kneecap. As the arrow actually shatters in his knee.
Ooh.
And he falls down to one knee, screaming in pain. He is looking very rough.
And then I would like, can I use my bonus action again to hide?
Yep.
Cool. Roll stealth again.
Yeah, and then you'll need to roll stealth again.
Okay.
Oh, she's gone.
I see that she has figured out her tactic now.
Smart.
Something happened.
Alrighty. So the next is Ned's turn. And Ned, seeing that the boss is about to go down, he's gonna stay in the fight. Okay. So he's gonna shoot at, knowing who has the greatest blood feud for him, he's gonna try to take a shot at Eva.
With disadvantage?
As you took the dodge action.
Because I can't do anything else. Everyone's so far from me.
That's a 4. Nope, disadvantage. I forgot.
But no, it does not.
10.
No, it does not.
Okay. Yep. So.
We are kicking ass, guys.
And then you make eye contact with Ned. And with that, he's gonna move 30 feet further.
And with that,
Right.
It
looks like he's getting ready to run. Okay, the former archer that no longer has a bow. He can't decide who to attack, either the giant dragon that just cleaves a guy in half, or the turtle that he can't break through. And he's gonna still go for the turtle, because hopefully he can use that to block the fucking dragons. So, rolls to attack. 21 will be Leopard's armor class. And gets him for. Ooh! That was close.
Oh, I saw the 23 and I thought he hit him for 23. I was so scared.
Nope. Takes for 3 damage. So he's looking pretty hurt. Now it on the dice, it was literally like on the face of the 5 and then rolled over to the 1.
Oh.
And the 5 would have knocked him down.
Sheesh.
All right. Now it's Ava's turn.
I raised my sword. I pointed at Ned. I'm coming for you, Ned. And then, who's the closest person to me? Because obviously it's not Ned.
The person that's just a straight line to you is the bandit. The archer is on the other side. So if you just move 2 spaces straight, you'll hit the bandit.
Cool. I do it.
Okay. Okay, roll to attack.
Okay. Come on. Ooh, yeah. 23 to hit.
Yep, that will definitely hit.
Perfect.
Roll for damage.
Damage. A big old 5.
A big old 5. So you get a nice little scrape on the side of his arm, which the arm is bleeding, but there's no blood on the rapier. Again.
I'm just accepting this. Feed my sword. Feed.
Okay, the boss, Sting. Let's see. Seeing that Leopard is having some issues, he is going to cast Magic Missile.
Oh.
At
No!
Leopard. So that would be... Oh, God. Okay. Woo-hoo! Okay. So Leopard is unconscious. And I did not almost kill Kaysen's character, like dead.
You did? You almost did?
I almost did.
Oh no.
And
Serves him right for working.
It's
I
okay.
know, right? Okay, then he's gonna hobble 30 feet back, trying to catch up with Ned. It seems like he may be trying to go for an escape.
All right, so I just want to confirm how many people on this map are still standing because I don't have.
Yeah,
anything
that's
I
going.
what I
think
was
we have
gonna
the
ask when it was my turn.
two bandits, Ned
Oh.
and the boss, right?
So the boss and Ned in the back on the far left.
These two?
Those two are still left.
Okay.
And then both hobgoblins in the middle are gone.
These two?
Yeah, those two are dead. And the other two still remain. They're the ones that are currently surrounding Leopard.
Gotcha.
And Ned is in the back with the boss?
Yes.
Okay.
And both of them are pretty hurt, and they look like they're gonna start fleeing.
Hmm.
They're gonna get out with their try to get out with their lives.
Don't let them.
Is it a cape-clad bald guy?
Okay. And I don't know why I did not mark this hobgoblin off, but I guess I got caught up in the moment because that guy's dead. All right, John,
Yes.
you're up. You are still
Okay.
in the house, but you can easily poke out to see what's going on.
Okay. If I step out, how far am I from the boss?
Okay, hang on. You are 90 from the boss, 95 from Ned.
Okay. I'm going to
I think I know what you're gonna do. and I'll be happy if it is.
I don't see. I don't know if I just want to go for a more. Okay, I'm going to walk out, and then I'm going to cast. Sorry, I'm trying to decide what I want to do.
No worries. No rush.
Good. Do it.
Well, I'm just gonna cast Magic Missile. I'm gonna shoot 1 at Ned and 2 at the boss.
Alrighty, that's what I had a feeling.
Okay. The first one's gonna be for Ned, and the other 2 are gonna be for the boss. And I want to, specifically for Ned, I want to shoot for the leg that's injured to try to see if I can just incapacitate him, possibly without killing him.
Okay.
But for the boss, I'm going for a kill.
Weak.
I want to know what's going on, so we should take one of them alive.
Leaving.
Yeah, plus, don't
Leave
you
him
want
for
revenge,
me.
Ava?
Yeah.
Yeah, leave him
so
for
if I
you.
incapacitate him, then you could be the one to kill him.
Deal.
Put Ned in your sword.
Okay. This first one's for Ned, aiming for his leg.
Okay.
I just have a collection of my kills living in there.
Okay. And then these next 2 are for the boss.
Okay. Alrighty. How would you like your magic missile to explode the boss?
Just whenever I shoot it, it just comes out of my cane in like 3 bursts. So the first one just goes to Ned, the other 2 they just go straight through his chest.
Okay. I kind of picture like the sniper. Have you seen like the X-ray kills for Sniper Elite?
Yeah.
Picture that, and the magic missiles hit the chest of the boss, explode as he's running, and he falls over. Ned, the magic missile kills him. Are you fucking kidding me? Well, let's see. Let's roll. Why not? So, as he's going, it doesn't look like the magic missile causes him to have pain or enough pain to like shatter and incapacitate his leg. But as the magic missile is enough to get him to trip over and fall prone, which means in order for him to get up, he has to use half his movement.
Okay. I'm just gonna use the rest of my movement to kind of walk out of the door to the side, so I'm out in the open now without the other.
Okay. I'll get you right behind Ava. Between Ava and Tormund. Or did you want to stay kind of there on the deck?
I kind of wanted to stay. I don't want to walk too far out. I kind of want to stay on the deck.
I'll keep you still behind the gate then.
Okay.
How about that? Because everyone else is in front of them.
Yep.
Okay. Leopard makes his first death saving throw. That is a failure. All right.
Surely it would kill somebody's character who isn't even here.
It does. I'm not going to actually enforce it because he's not here, and that's kind of unfair.
I'll put him in my sword. Don't worry.
Okay, so the bandit is going to turn around and attack. It's going to attack Ava.
What?
Oh, whoops. I clicked the wrong person. Don't do that one yet. All right. Does a 13 hit your armor class?
It does not. It is a 15.
Alrighty. Yep. So that is his go, and he's looking very worried. Because the boss is down, there's only a few guys left. They took out the turtle, but that was a fucking dragon coming. All right, Foreman.
There's an angry dragon coming.
Okay. So, no way I can get to Ned, I assume.
Correct.
And then there's just these two guys. Who's closest?
So you can actually get up to Ned. You would take attacks of opportunity from the other two, but you can get right next to Ned, but you wouldn't be able to attack.
Yeah, okay, fuck that. Who do we got left? Who are these two guys?
There's
So
a
One's
dude
the
standing by
archer.
me that you
The
could.
archer and the other one's just like a rough-looking bandit.
Okay, and I guess let's go for the archer.
Okay.
Could go.
All right. And he looks straight at you, and he is terrified when he sees you. And good reason why.
Uh-oh. So +2 to that.
Yep. So at 8. Yep. As you go, you take a big heavy swing. He tries to parry it with the short sword, but ends up not stopping your full might as it gets a deep cut into the shoulder blade. He is looking very rough. He's barely able to hold on, but he's still up.
Jesus.
Man, that guy's been shot. Right?
Yeah.
Claude. John, did you hit him too?
No,
Y'all-
I killed a
Honestly,
hobgoblin,
y'all
but my other
have
two
kind of
spells
been
are
rolling
nice.
pretty low on damage on him.
I guess
To
that's
be fair.
To be fair.
To be fair. Okay, Needle.
All right. I'm gonna do my pop-up thing. As a side note, team, who do you think I should go for Ned?
So
I think you should.
point.
Sure.
So point
Yeah.
of order.
Ava's going after him, or if no one,
You
like
are
no matter
making
what.
a point of order. If you are making a ranged attack against a person who is prone, you have disadvantage no matter what the range is.
Oh, good to know.
But if you attack someone with a melee weapon against someone who is prone and you're right next to him, you get advantage.
I'd
Makes
say
sense.
try to get Ned at this point, whatever you could do.
Okay, so I can do that 60 feet of movement because I didn't move my last turn.
Yep. And you,
Right.
if you want to attempt, you can try and climb over the wall as part of
Oh.
that move.
What would I roll for that?
Acrobatics. Or athletics, whichever one you want to use.
Definitely acrobatics.
Okay.
So how far has he gotten from your picture?
He's pretty much next to the marker. But
Okay,
so
not that
in
far.
order to get to him, let me count. So you can actually, depending on how well you roll your acrobatics to get over the wall,
Uh-huh.
you can either get right next to him or one space away. But it depends on how well you roll your acrobatics to determine how well you kind of get yourself over the wall.
Right. And he's going to be prone the whole time, so I can
Yeah,
stab him with my rapier.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or
All right, let's
technically,
try.
well, yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, so
Go
it
ahead.
just depends on your roll, how well you do.
Okay. All right, let's try the acrobatics roll.
Okay. And with that, you're able to bounce up. You are able to get over. And you
Okay, then
move, it's going to be 1 square away. You're just out of range.
Oh man. If I use dash as a bonus action, would that get me next to him?
Yep, you're right next to him.
Okay, I'll do that. And then I'll use.
By doing that, by dashing, you would technically have 120 feet on that turn.
And I'm gonna use 5.
You can just run
Or
around
no,
in
you would
circles.
do 90. Or no,
Sorry,
I
what?
guess it would technically be 90 because the ability does move for that one turn. Okay, but what are you gonna do?
If I'm next to him, I'm gonna use my rapier.
Okay, so as you're running up to him, you kind of toss your short bow to the side, and you have the rapier. And as he turns around, like, please, and go ahead and attack roll with advantage. Now, do you select to attack with advantage, or do y'all have to roll twice?
I just hit the attack roll.
Okay, so hit it one more time because
Okay.
you're rolling with advantage, so you get the higher result.
Oh, okay.
Yep, 23 will hit.
Alrighty.
And yeah, as he tries to bargain with you, it's like, no, please, I was just doing what they pay. It's like, I can help you, I can get you some good funds and stuff like that. And you're just that's a little weasel. And as he's talking, you just like a needle, put your rapier straight through his mouth and back out to the back of his head. Ned is dead.
The end of Ned.
The end of Ned.
Ava might kill Lone Needle now. The one thing Ava has wanted this entire time.
All right. So the archer, seeing the dragon and everyone else dying, he doesn't want to work anymore. So he is going to use his action to disengage to prevent an attack opportunity and run 30 feet. He'll run away from Tormund, and then realizing at the gate or at the end of the fence line that Needle just killed Ned, he's gonna just run along the fence line and just try and bolt as far as he can. But right now he's still along that fence line. Next, Ava.
She stares at Lone Needle and then chases this last dude down.
Okay, so you still have the bandit in front of you.
Oh, I thought this is the one who moved. So I can't tell who's who because I can't keep straight who's who. So
I know.
who ran away?
The archer.
Okay.
That guy.
I mean, that means nothing. So the archer ran away. So is there one person left now beside me, or is it only the archer? Like, I'm so confused.
The archer is still on the map, but away from everybody. The bandit is still engaged with you.
Okay, well, I'm going to kill the bandit.
Okay.
I rapier him.
That will hit.
Nice.
Damage 9.
Nice.
And that is enough. You are so frustrated that Needle took your kill.
I stab him through the heart.
Not even like looking at the bandit. You just staring down Needle. As he goes for a swing, you just instinctively put your rapier up, and it slides straight through his neck.
Ooh,
And pokes out, and he almost gets like caught in it like a kebab. But you don't flinch. You just stare at Needle. Ned was your kill.
Now I chase down the archer.
Okay, and then happily skip.
Yeah, skip.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Funny enough, you have enough movement to get right up on his ass.
I dagger him.
True. You can.
23 to hit.
That
Damn.
hit.
And then this is -4. So just 1. 1 damage.
Which is still enough.
Is it really?
Oh my god.
You're just like the whole time you're just staring at Needle, and as you're getting closer to him, you almost kind of do like a tackle, and then just like keep stabbing him. It's like Ned was my kill. Ned was my kill.
My kill.
And that is the end of the encounter.
Yay!
Y'all survived.
Except for Leopard.
Oh yeah, true.
Poor
He
bastard.
died again.
Y'all have something to do about that? Which reminds me, I need to make a death saving throw.
I don't. Do we
I
have any healing potions left?
I
No,
can't.
he used our second one.
He used all of them.
That's right.
Is there anything we can do to help stabilize him or anything?
You can actually, if anyone is trained in medicine, you can stabilize him. I believe.
I
have a +2.
I was gonna say I'm not trained in medicine, but could I use magic to sort of stabilize him in some way, or do I need to be more trained in that? Not maybe heal, but stabilize.
Experimental and risky.
Okay.
But funny enough, as many movie scenes, as he fell to the ground, apparently a health potion that he was carrying on him fell out of his bag.
Oh my
But
god.
conveniently, it was just covered enough in the action to where no one saw it originally.
Okay.
Who's next to him? Anyone next to him? Or
I can walk over and give it to him. I think I'm
okay.
kind of close. It's just by
Yep.
the fence, the jack, and I'll give him a health potion.
All
Or
right.
I'll help him drink it.
Yep. Okay, roll 2d4 plus 4.
Does he need to roll it, or
Nope, or I can roll it.
okay?
3. 2d4 plus 2, 5, 7. Alrighty. Yeah. My friends, did we win?
Yes, we got him. I was
Good.
hoping to keep one of them alive for questioning, but we kind of slaughtered them.
Oh, slaughter? And then he
Slaughter.
looks up and he just sees Ava's apparently, surprisingly, her weapon's not covered in blood, but she is.
Still stabbing this guy.
Yeah. And it's like, I guess Ned wasn't really a friend after all.
No!
I guess not. Huh. Oh, even though I'm really small, try to help him to his feet.
Adorable.
All right. Yep. The little 3-foot helps a 5-foot turtle get
Yes.
back up. Alrighty. So, y'all have a ton of bodies out front.
I'm gonna inspect the boss's body. See if he had it. I assume he has a spell book.
Let me check something real quick. Okay. So, as you're inspecting the boss, or I guess does everyone just want to go ahead and loot the bodies? Is that what?
Yes.
Yeah. I was definitely gonna search Ned, see if he had anything interesting
Okay.
on him.
So, we will start off with the boss. Trying to figure out how to back out of this.
Was he cape clad? A cape clad bald guy.
The caped baldy.
Nope.
God dang it, Tyler. Why am I echoing?
You're echoing now?
I was. I'm not now. I don't know what it
Hmm.
was.
Weird. Okay. So, first, you find on him something kind of odd. Just a wooden. You find a wooden pipe that's it's a delicate wooden pipe that features a bowl made of a smooth river stone.
Dibs.
It's the wood pipe that's what?
So it's made of smooth. The bowl of the pipe is made of river stone. And as you're going through it, you do sense a slight magical presence to it.
Ooh.
But then
I'm
you
just-
also
Okay.
What?
No, then I said as I'm taking the stuff off him, I'm kind of just like examining it and then setting it off to the side.
Okay, and then you find a set of what look to be very nicely carved gambling dice on them.
Mm-hmm.
Then, hang on, I should have. Where is it? There we go. You also find a regular dagger. And in one of his robe pockets, you do find his spell book.
Our walking library grows.
Okay. Is that it?
Yep. And then here, just to make this easy, Eric, I'm gonna take a picture of the spells that are in the spell book
Okay.
and just send it to you in a text.
That's fine.
Instead
On
of-
Discord or the text?
No, actual like text.
Okay.
Text message.
Gotcha.
Just so that. Oh, it's just gonna be easier that way.
That's fine.
Instead of me listing them all out, you writing them all.
Yeah. Oh, is it like more than like 3 or 4?
Oh yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Yep. I got it.
Just sent that to you. Next up is Ned. On Ned Needle,
Mm-hmm.
you find a dagger, a hand crossbow,
Ooh.
and a small vial with a green liquid. And not this isn't this is like something that fit in the maybe like the size of your pinky vial,
Mm-hmm.
not like the vials for the health potions. Okay. Then next, the main thing of everyone else kind of has just regular hobgoblins. One has chainmail, but surprisingly, the other goblin, you didn't notice this in the fight originally, but it's actually got a nicer piece of scale mail. And interestingly enough, it actually has along the scales, it actually kind of has a pattern of it that kind of has markings of like anchors, fish swimming through a stream. And I guess that would be Tormund that finds that as he's searching the hobgoblins. But then otherwise, it's just a bunch of short swords.
Boo.
I guess what items will you be grabbing?
I'm taking the crossbow and the vial of green liquid off of Ned. I'm gonna leave the dagger though, unless anybody else wants it.
Oh.
It's just a plain regular dagger, nothing fancy about it.
Yeah, it's just a plain dagger.
Nah, I got one.
But Needle, because you are trained with the poisoner's kit, you recognize poison when you see it.
Oh, it's poisoned?
Drink
Mhm.
it.
Ooh.
You should try it. I
So,
bet you it's like a health
Fucking-
potion. You should drink it.
Ava.
You should
Ava.
drink it. Chug, chug, chug.
Shot. Everybody.
Keep that up and I will slip it into your drink one day.
Okay, so just okay. So make a note of this. We'll add it at the very end. But it's poison, comma, basic, and then in parentheses vial.
Okay.
And we'll actually be able to add that to your character sheet later.
Cool.
Okay. And then next up, so we got the Gale mail. I guess how many? There's 3 short swords if y'all want to take that. They're just regular short swords.
Nah. I like my sword.
What's the difference between a rapier and a short sword?
So a rapier is actually a thinner blade.
Okay.
It's a thinner but longer blade. So it's actually kind of like it's about the length of a longsword, but it's just the style of the blade is thinner. So it's more used to actually like pierce through armor. I think longswords are slashing damage. But also rapiers are D8s while short swords are D4s.
Okay.
But short swords are also considered light weapons, I believe, which means that they have the light property, which allows them to be better used for dual wielding.
Okay.
Ooh. You could dual wield
I
short
don't
swords.
need that.
That'd be cool.
Okay. So, y'all are outside the mansion, believed to be cleared out, with a whole bunch of bodies right outside the front door.
They never said we had to do with anything with once we cleaned it up.
No, let's go collect our reward. We're done here.
Ava stabs Ned before they leave. Just once.
I'm gonna take the other things, but I'm leaving the dagger off the boss.
Okay.
We can figure out how to do with it when we get back. The pipe and
Okay.
the dice.
So,